All right. Welcome to Lit Level Light Intuitive Tarot. These are the readings for June 21st today to June 27th, this coming Saturday, okay? Happy Father's Day to all of my fathers out there. If you're tuning in today during this recording, um, I'm just very great. Excuse me, guys. One day I'm gonna have my stuff together when I come on, okay? Um, guess what? Good news, guys. Let me show you. My laptop is back. I'm not trying to hide the emblem. I do voiceovers for my presentation that I do for my coaching program, and I cover up the camera. So only my voice is heard. That's why that little piece of paper is stuck on the back, okay? Laptop bag. So now I can use this phone solely for the purpose of engaging with my chats during the live streams, okay? When necessary. Let's get into this live. And we're gonna get started. Currently, no one is here, and that's okay. Whether anyone comes or not, we're gonna get these readings done today. Pisces through Aries, and we are about to get it going, all right? Pisces, welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. This is your reading for June. Let the table a little crooked, but that's okay. June the 21st through June the 27th, all right? I'm trying to do quick reads today, y'all, because it is 5:10 where I am, okay? And I have other things to take care of. All right. Let me see. Okay. Pisces. Pisces need to know right now, Holy Spirit. Pisces. Okay, I see you resting, relaxing. Pisces, you have the Four of Swords coming out. This could be healing. Tell me more this week for Pisces. You might be catching up on sleep, taking it easy. But let me see what else comes out. Tell me more for Pisces for this week, Holy Spirit. Okay, you guys, I'm practicing no ums, no likes, and no so. You know what I'm talking about. So I just said so. We're going to see how well I do. Oh, okay. Oh, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Just shout out. Okay. Five of Swords and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel this is significant, the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I even told y'all. I should have just kept it to myself. But we gonna overcome those. I don't know what you call those type of words. Filler words. I think they're called filler words. Okay. I need to put okay on my list as well. So that's the bottom of the deck energy. Pisces, Pisces, there's someone here in your energies who you walked away from. So right off bat, this is not for everyone, you guys. Make sure you check all of your placements. But Spirit has a message for a particular Pisces or two who this may resonate with. But there is someone here who is bugging them out. Like, it's really bugging them out. Let me get a little water. There's like this conflict between the two of you. Just said like. There's this conflict between the two of you. And we also have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords here, okay? So that's really telling about what this connection between you and this individual is all about. So roles may be reversed, all right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly, Pisces. The energy that's coming through the strongest is the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which is major arcana for Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You may have Gemini placements or not. That, you know, is not saying that it has to be a Gemini involved here, or you have to have Gemini placements. This is just the energy that's coming through the strongest with it being a major arcana. We have Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus may be significant to you, as well as Swords, Wands. No Cups. I see you, Pisces, restoring, resting, healing, and being patient, waiting for, not necessarily waiting though. It's like, it's gonna come with time, you guys. I'm working on it. The like, ums, and so's. It's so well embedded in my articulation that it's gonna take a little minute to get that up out of me. I can see that now. So there we go with the so. We're working on it though. So if I do say so, like, give me a little grace, okay? Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Pisces, what I'm seeing here is someone who has been pouring into themselves, someone who has been grounding their energy, someone who has been caring for themselves and maturing. I also see a Pisces here whose spirit has been training you or teaching you, for lack of better terms maybe, to be patient and to overcome impatience. Wanting things, you can want things right now, but it's more than that. It's the energy of reactivity, or being reactive to things that may happen in your life. So during this time that you may have been pouring into yourself, healing, maybe some meditation, maybe you've been getting closer to the earth, grounding, walking in nature, being by water, any of that, you know. There's something that's been going on a little deeper below the surface that I'm seeing here, okay? Let me pull one card for each energy here to clarify. You are on the mind of someone heavy, Pisces, and this person wants to come in and bring in maybe quite possibly an apology. There's something tangible here though. Whatever they're bringing in, it's in hopes that this can grow. Either you walked away from this individual in the past or they walked away from you. So let me get more information here into why these specific cards came out for you this week. Hi, Stephanie Garza. Welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot. Let me put this over here so I can see the chat better. Four of Swords. Knight of Cups, clarifying the Four of Swords. Thank you for the light. Seven of Pentacles. The Empress. Yeah, just like I said. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. We have the Devil at the bottom of the deck, Major Arcana for Capricorn. The Five of Cups and the Hierophant. And the Ace of Cups as well, okay? So, basically, Pisces, there was this connection between you and the individual, recent past, or sometime in the past, not so distant past. It may have just been physical at first or a situationship I'm seeing here. But someone here, either you or this other person, may have had some type of restrictions. Maybe they were dealing with the remnants of a previous relationship they were in, some type of lingering responsibility or some type of tie to that previous connection. They could have been coming out of a marriage or a relationship where this person was living with this other person. Okay, that's just a little backstory on them. Well, this person has been mourning and grieving behind the loss of you. There's a lot going on in this person's mind where they may feel regret, remorse, looking at the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and you have the Five of Wands here. A lot of change in the air. You may be seeing 555, Pisces. If not, that's an angel number you may want to look at today, okay? Because that energy of the number 5 is amplified, okay? You may be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, any earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Cancer is coming through strong. Pisces is coming through strong. You are here with the Hangman. Libra, Taurus with the Empress here. I'm going to get into that, you guys. There's something going on in my energy right now. I'm trying to see. I feel a little distracted for some reason. Hold on. I think I'm preoccupied with my speech. I apologize. I just got so irritated with myself when I was looking at the replay on my videos to put the timestamps in I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to stop saying like, and so. So I think I'm gonna have to just put that out of my head and focus in on the readings, and I believe it'll come with time. Okay, so I'm gonna just speak normally because I'm like second guessing or like thinking about too much how I'm gonna say something before I say it, and I just need to come with it, you know. All right, we gonna come with it. This Knight of Cups is clarifying the Four of Swords. Let me get another card here for this clarify the Four of Swords. Hi, Sunny. Welcome to Lit Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. So okay, it appears to me, Pisces, that you pulled your energy back from someone. You've been healing, or at the very least, you haven't been speaking to someone. This Knight of Cups and the Moon is telling me that whoever this person is in your energy, it was unsure how they felt about you. They weren't making it clear. Okay, so you had to pull your energy back, love. So that's what I'm getting here with the Four of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Moon. How are you today, Sunny? Let's move on to the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress, clarifying that. And as I said earlier, Seven of Pentacles being clarified by the Empress, Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I believe during this time, Pisces, from the time that you haven't been speaking to this individual, you've been focusing on yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, healing, leveling up the connection between you and yourself, okay? Like there may have been some type of insecurity or feeling of not being good enough or worthy enough. The reason why this connection was manifested for you. There was a life lesson I'm getting here that you had to learn about yourself, your value or your worth. What I'm also seeing here is during this time, there's something going on with you, Pisces, where you're in this energy of abundance, okay? Spirit is literally translating you from being in this mindset of lack, which stems from how you feel about yourself internally. Some type of insecurity or lack mindset. Just this neediness, quite possibly. And you've learned to embody abundance, and your true value and worth has come to the forefront. Like you no longer question your value and worth. And if you walked away from this person, you knew that whatever was going on here with them not coming forward with how they felt, it wasn't serving you. So that's why you walked away. The Eight of Cups here, right? Woo, guys, I gotta turn this air on one moment. I'm burning, I'm sweating. I was trying not to cut it on, but woo. I mean, it may as well be pouring up off of me. Pisces, I apologize, honey. I'm getting it together. We're gonna get it together. Give me a minute. Okay. But man. Woo. Okay. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot and the Tower, two major arcanas. July 16th may be significant to you, or someone could have been born on the 7th of the month or the 16th of the month, any month, okay? So, yeah, I'm getting that energy too. Remember I said something about spirit teaching you how to be less reactive and learning how to be patient. I'm seeing that here with the Chariot and the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles, right? Just really sitting in your energy, embodying your energy, that divine feminine energy, allowing people and things to come to you. Not so much chasing and running and behind anything, because you don't have to, whether you're masculine or feminine. It can be for the masculine, the receptivity could be more so in the area of your receptivity to what I'm seeing as like messages from spirit, your divine self, receptive to that. And if you're feminine energy, it's more so about allowing the masculine to pretty much come to you and you not chasing it and running in behind the masculine, okay? When is he gonna call me? Where is he at? Why haven't I heard from him? Or any of that stuff, right? So there's also like a message here of knowing your power, knowing your worth, having a realization of that. That the power lies in your hand, Pisces. You have control over any type of emotions that may want to cause you to be reactive in situations. It's more like learning to trust your divine self, God, in a situation, right? Following after your purpose. Some of you may have embarked on new businesses or projects, just finding your true voice, finding your place in life, beginning some type of new project, quite possibly. I'm good, thank you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yana P 137, welcome to Lit, Love and Light Intuitive Tarot. We have Aries energy here with the Tower, if that matters to anyone. And the Five of Wands here, let me get one more card for that. Clarify the Five of Wands. That was quick. Another major arcana. Let me tell you something, Pisces. Clarifying the Five of Wands. Death and the Hangman. Pisces, this is a significant week for you. There are massive shifts and changes going on in your world this week. Okay? This energy could play out past this week, but there's definitely something initializing here for you this week in the area of change, and specifically to you if you are a single Pisces, you disconnected from someone, you walked away from them, could have been vice versa. This is someone who I feel like this person is coming in with an apology. We have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. And you know what I think this person gonna tell you? I feel like this person gonna tell you they apologize for putting you on the back burner or not making you a priority. I feel as though they're gonna really admit that they weren't ready to settle down or commit. They were keeping their options open, that they were acting out of ego, and they're really gonna be true and clear to you. Very clear. Where there was once this moon energy and you wasn't sure about whether they were coming in with this offer or not, or how they felt about you, I believe this person is going to really make it clear to you with this Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, how they feel about you. And I believe they feel a lot of love for you, to the point where this could be some type of, like I already said, this could be a token of love or appreciation. This could be the beginning of a brand new start for you guys. With the Lovers here, whatever happened between the two of you had to happen, because there needed to be some type of awakening or transformation on both of you guys' part. With the Lovers here, it's giving me the energy of like a divine counterpart. And I really feel as though that this connection, Pisces, that you are involved with, because this person is in your energy and you know it, you can feel it. I know you can, all right? You guys are like soulmates, okay? If you believe in twin flames, you know, maybe that's how you would describe this. Certain components of twin flames, I don't really, you know, I'm not sold on that. But as far as like, I believe we have multiple possibilities for very dope connections in love, you know, who can be our life partners in our lifetime. But I do feel as though there may be an individual that you're meant to cross paths with and something spark between you guys. And I believe it's for a divine purpose here on earth during this dispensation of time, if you will. So, you know, call it what you want. I do feel as though that you two may be that partner where it's like yin to the yang. And you guys fit together like a hand in a glove. And I'm thinking about, I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Lord, why? I'm not even going to say anything about that. But it's like a glove fitting a hand. If a glove don't fit, then it's like you can't really wear that glove, right? So the glove got to fit the hand. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like between you and this person, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect match. You know, you guys may have had a rocky start. There had to be some maturing here. People needed to know their worth and their value. They had to get past some type of past connection or situation. Different stories for everyone, because I had got two storylines. Somebody may have been finishing out some residuals that they had to deal with from a previous connection, where they may have to pay some type of alimony or child support. They just weren't in a position to really focus in on a new connection, right? Although some feelings may have began with you guys, I don't think anything really came to a full culmination of like a relationship, right? Where people were committed. But I feel as though they may have been partaking of your kindness and your gentleness and your loving nature, Pisces, during that time, and kind of left you in the dark, if you will, or not sure about things, you know, and it wasn't flying with you. So with the Five of Wands here, the Hangman and the Death, I feel as though someone here is coming up out of like this darkness where it's like, oh my gosh, I finally see what's important here in my life. I love Pisces. I'm digging Pisces. We got the 12 to the 13, the Hangman to the Death. These, they go back to back. Major Arcana, right? First, there's this new perspective or letting go of something old here, coming up out of that and embracing this ending, whatever the ending was, so that a new beginning can begin, right? And that's pretty much what I see for you. Let me pull some tea leaf oracle. I was going to pull some love oracles as well. Are you okay, sweetheart? Sweetheart, are you all right, my love? Everything good with you? Messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit. Thank you guys for joining me today during this live stream. I appreciate you for coming through. Bottom of the deck, January. So, January, bottom of the deck, that's Capricorn and Aquarius month. That may be significant to you, Pisces. Maybe you are on, hold on, Sagittarius, then Capricorn, then Aquarius, and then Pisces. Aries. Okay. Angela, hello, welcome to L.I.T My Intuitive Tarot. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So this person may have a beard or a goatee. They may have long hair, bushy eyebrows, or not, may or may not. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Some of you could be dealing with an older dark man or not. You know, these won't resonate with everyone. Well, great worry over nothing. So someone here may have had a habit of worrying about things that really weren't that important to be worrying about, okay? Maybe someone is worrying about something right now that they don't have to worry about. And Pisces, don't worry about anything if this is you. Put in your mind right now today, whatever that desire is, whatever it is that you are trusting to manifest in your reality, be certain and sure that you're going to get that or something better, my love. Okay? Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So there's something here about overcoming some problems. I don't know if someone here smokes cigarettes or something, because I don't know, this Camel made me think about Camel cigarettes, that brand. And now I'm thinking about an older man could possibly be in your life. May not have to do with this reading. Could be a father or grandfather that probably smoked like Camel brand cigarettes. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And that's definitely what I see for you, embodying the energy of this Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, where it's like you're wiser now. You're more grounded in your energy. You're more sure, okay? Things are looking good for you. Let me go ahead and pull some of these love oracles. One of these days, y'all, I'm going to come on and do a love reading. I've been thinking about it. Love oracle specifically. Oh, somebody really want that, huh? Love oracle specifically. I'm using these cards. I love the way these cards read and clarify one another. When I use specifically these, they work wonderful. These are my babies. All my cards, my babies. We have a beautiful relationship. What can you tell me about this message, Holy Spirit? Finances, money problems, work, material things, success. So someone's finances could have been an issue. And I did say something about a mindset shifting within you, specifically Pisces, is what I'm getting. That's kind of like outside of this love portion, really. It's like going through a transformation where you're seeing yourself as being abundant and not lacking anything. Don't worry, the external will line up with the internal, okay? Be patient. It's coming through, all right? Family, generations, children, ancestors, origin. So this person, their money may have been tied up in dealing with something with children. You see how this just came out? I already said that. Money, problems, work, material things, success, and then family, generations, children, ancestors, origin. And it kind of resonates with what I said about they may have had to deal with alimony, child support, or something. That's how tarot would tell me, or the oracle would tell me that's could have been an issue. Okay, so that could be for someone. Surrender, letting go, release, give up, patience. That's that hangman energy. Okay, did not say spirit could be teaching you how to rest, Pisces. Just relax, chill. Everything is going to be okay. Release. We're going to let it go, as far as like, we're not going to allow it to have us all worked up. Remember, I said something about when is he going to call me? When is this going to manifest? When is this coming through? When is he coming back? Because for some of you, this is something that you manifested. I saw the 9 of Cups here. This may be your wish fulfillment. Something, a wish that you desire for this person to come back in different than they were, obviously, from the past. Date. Yeah, like courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. This is someone that you want to rekindle something with for some of you. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Let me get 2 more, please. And then we're going to move on. Unfinished business. It's not over. Pattern, back and forth, baggage. Now let's see what this could be talking about, because that could be a few different things. Tell me about this unfinished business. What is this about? Okay, this is a tad bit too much. Let me just get one. Unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like this person may be coming back and it's going to shock you. You see the person looking at their phone? Like, somebody might be like, baby, Pisces, where you at? I need you. My father smoked count with other brands. Also my mother. Shut your mouth. Wow, that's crazy. Look, Pisces, this is going to surprise you and shock. Secret crush, admire, attraction, suitor, butterflies, bottom of the deck. Like, this person going to tell you, like, look, I kept it secret. I was feeling you. I couldn't tell you at the time. With this moon and this 9 of Cups, they hid that. They hid it. But this is how they felt about you, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. But that's what I see for you for this week. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, I really do feel as though, and you guys, listen, this is the energy here, okay? This person could come forward this week or they may not. You just have to know that it's in the works. It's in the works. If they do not come in with an apology, if they do not come in with want to reconcile, don't give up hope. You know, don't say, oh, it's not happening, throw in the towel. Hold on. Be busy with your life. I always like to say that. You're not sitting around twiddling your thumbs waiting for anyone to come in. We got too much beautiful life to live. We have things we need to work on, projects we need to bring to a close, to a finish. Someone here, you need to write a book. If you're under the sound of my voice, you already know you're supposed to be working on this book. And it's a project that you need to get going with. If you haven't started, you need to pick it back up if you put it down. But it's a book that you're supposed to be writing, okay? So, who's next? Aquarius. Whew. Yeah, I had to cut that arrow off. All right, Pisces, until next time, love and light. Aquarius, welcome to Lit, Love and Light, Intuitive Tarot. This is your reading for June 21st through the 27th. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We don't apply, let it fly. All right. It's only a general message, so it may or may not resonate. Make sure you check all your placements, though. You know, so you can get a full picture of what you can expect for this week, the energies. Hey, your girl predicted some lights out for some people last week, and I have to mention it. I just do, because I was so surprised, you guys. Our lights went out, and I said, hold on. I saw this in the cards. What sign was that? So I checked all my major placements and my daughter's, but it was actually an Aquarius, and I am on a cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. My birthday is January the 18th, and Aquarius season begins on January the 20th. And I was like, shut the front door. And it was due to weather conditions, as I predicted. And it was not out long. I think our lights was out for it was a long, about 20 minutes. It felt like a long time, but they did get no more than 30 for sure, okay? So messages for Aquarius for June 21st through the 27th. All is well, Aquarius. Let's say it together. All is well. All right, let's go. I did cleanse this deck, guys. So we got the Seven of Pentacles coming back out, but you may be on the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius, okay? Seven of Pentacles, tell me more for Aquarius. Queen of Swords. All right. Look like you waiting for something. For sure. To hear from someone. Tell me more. Oh. I guess Spirit want me to do 4 cards. I've been trying to do 3, but I keep getting 4. Ooh, okay. All right. Justice and the Six of Swords. Okay, they came out together, so I like to try to keep them that way. And then the Fool at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, the Knight of Cups. All right, let me immediately just go ahead, and since I see how the format is for this week, let me get the clarifiers for these cards, and then we can get into this for you, Aquarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. What is this? Talking about for Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, baby. the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Baby. It's the major arcanas for me in your reading. Justice, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. With the 8 of Wands. All right, Aquarius, what you got going on? I'm going to just give you what I got. Take it if it resonates. If it don't, then don't. You know, check your other placements, or this just may not be for you this week. But you have something here as well about some type of conflict or disagreement with someone. Like this closed out. The cycle completed with that, with the World, okay? Like you received your lesson from that situation, okay? You have a King of Cups here in your energy, Aquarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person may be coming in with some communication after a period of, oh, man, I don't know what's up. Okay, we just gonna go with it. This is what's in the energy this week. This is what's in the energy. I'm looking at the King of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. So there's something here about a disconnection between you and this individual. May or may not be a water sign, okay? Could possibly be masculine or feminine that you're dealing with or dealt with, right? You're here, the Fool, at the bottom of the deck. This is about a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. So that's what this energy is talking about, okay? You want there to be some type of balance here in this Five of Wands situation with someone where there may have been some type of conflict, disagreement, drama. Okay, it's coming through to me as just discord between you and someone. You're not on the same page, or you weren't on the same page, okay? But this disconnection that you guys had, it was really heartbreaking. I see this as being someone from your past. I do. Because this is a storyline. I have something here that I see where you have a history with this person, okay? It also may have been heartbreaking to you that this person didn't prioritize you in the past, okay? Someone could be 33 years old, 34 years old. Will you get your check in the mail? Jay Fisher, how you doing? I don't know, babe. I'm not doing anything personal right now. These are all signs today. You've been at odds with your siblings, Angela. Hello, Oscar. Oscar. Interesting. Let me keep going. I think this story gonna unfold more as I go. I'm seeing the initials NTIARLO, first, middle, last, okay? There is some type of change coming in a situation where you've already planted some seeds. I feel like you're about to see some type of growth. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Wow. You guys, I'm getting freaked out, man. I ain't even hold you. Like, what the freak? You have the Judgment and the Lovers. Two more major arcana coming out to clarify the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. This is, okay, let me tell you these signs that I'm seeing so far, you guys. The major ones. Libra. Gemini. Pluto, which rules Scorpio. Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Saturn, which rules Capricorn. And I said Aquarius. So, if those signs may be significant to you, maybe the people you're dealing with, person you're dealing with, people in your energy, in the home, could be placements that you have, okay? Oh, that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for some type of resurgence of this person from your past. That's what you want to see, a reconciliation, something brought to harmony, balance. with the judgment here, like a new birth, a rebirth, forgiveness, redemption, a reckoning, a reconciling. And you see the way the Queen of Swords is sitting here, like she's looking out into the expanse of creation here, perched up high. She can see everything, right? And it's like she's waiting for this to come in. Okay? And you know what's beautiful here? I do feel like in this connection there was some outside interference, whatever that may mean, okay? However that may look like. It could have been a job, could have been other issues, especially when I said this person didn't prioritize you. I'm just feeling that way. Like with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, both of these cards, you have the four creatures in the corner. And it's like, I see these are people like around the situation, other energies in the picture, if you will. And yeah. Wow, this is amazing. We have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Again, so we have the Fool showing up once again, your energy, Aquarius. So the Ten of Cups can speak of divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, being in alignment. This could be inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, total love and support by being the number 10, right? And you also have 1010 in your reading, which that may be an angel number you will want to look up and see the significance of that reading. Excuse me. So you have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles here. You are definitely in your divine feminine energy, Aquarius. Okay, masculine or feminine. If you're a masculine, you're in your masculine energy, okay? But what I'm definitely getting here is listening to your intuition, embodying your power, owning your power, abundance, fertility. I feel like you're where you are right now, Aquarius, is giving me the energy of someone who is good. I feel as though at this time in your life, you feel secure within yourself. You're waiting for something to start, though, to begin a new cycle. You really would like to begin a new cycle, I believe, with this person here. For some of you, it could be a new person, though. Because I'm literally almost saying new person. It could be a new person. You could be looking for, not that you're perched up like this Queen of Swords looking for a connection, but maybe inside you're inquiring about it. A companionship, a partnership. I need to go deeper, Holy Spirit. I need to go deeper. I need to go deeper. What is going on here? November 6th may be significant to someone. I need to go deeper. Justice and the Six of Swords. Someone could have been dealing with a court situation or a case, quite possibly. Court case, court situation. There's definitely the energy here of wanting to move to calmer shores with something. to iron out any type of differences, bring in balance, truth, justice, fairness. Show me justice in the Six of Swords. One more. Why am I laughing? Current feelings for... Hold on, y'all. Gotta make sure we all on the same page. Gotta make sure we all on the same page. All right. Yep. So we have the High Priestess, another major arcana, another feminine energy, divine feminine energy, the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is the High Priestess, first of all, is moon energy, Cancer, Pisces. Could definitely be on the cusp of Pisces, Aquarius. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. More Aquarius energy. King of Swords. The Fool again. This is wild. This is so many major arcana. Like, oh my gosh. I'm wilding. Like, the High Priestess, Justice, the Lovers, Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Star, the Fool, the Fool. Like, my goodness. This is a major week for you. There's a major week. This is a major week for you and whoever this reading is about. You could be dealing with someone, I was going to say an air sign, but they don't really have to be. They could be, it could be any sign, quite honestly, the person that you're dealing with. But whoever this person is taking action. They're taking a leap of faith. They're coming in to bring in clarity, to cut away any type of confusion that you guys may have been experiencing. And you know, Aquarius, I feel like you know this. Your intuition is telling you this. You may be seeing the signs with the star here. You may be seeing evidence or proof in the universe, in your reality, that this person is coming in. This person feels like you are their person. Like it's meant for you guys to be together. And I feel like it's been taking this person a little while to come in because they had some healing to do too. They had some healing to do. So I believe this message for you, Aquarius, is also speaking to have hope. Keep the hope. Keep the dream alive. Don't allow your hope to die in regard to this situation, and continue to have faith. All right, back to you. But yeah, that's a message that I'm getting here for whoever this message is for. This is something, it's really out of your control. There is like divine energy around you in this partnership or this connection, like angelic support, angelic guidance. Like, if you look here, there's an angel in between these two people here on the lovers and these two adults, and this child is like at the forefront of this card, and this angel is right here over them as well, Gabriel and Michael specifically. But it's like the angel is taking up like most of the card, and it's really giving the energy that there is some type of angelic intervention or divine intervention, if you will, at play with this situation. Like, it's really not much that's in your control. Even with the Wheel of Fortune coming in saying that things are turning for you in a more positive direction. You're entering this cycle now where you're gonna see the fruit of your labor. You're gonna see the results of some type of seeds that were planted already for some of you in this situation where this has come to a close. And this is your person. So trust your intuition. It's honest to you. It's not lying to you. Like, this is for real. November 2nd may be significant to someone. Like, this is for real. It's not a dream. It's not a dream. It may feel dream-like because it's still on the inside. It hasn't revealed itself, but it's for real. Messages for Aquarius. There's a lot of dichotomy here. I'm seeing the initials B and J as well, first, middle, or last initial. I'm hearing the name Bobby and James, or Bobby James. You have the lovers. Okay. You have the High Priestess with the black and white column here as well. You have Justice with the light and dark cups here. Joe, yeah. Hey. Welcome. I'm going to tell you the truth, though. Oh, it's funny because I just noticed this. Divine counterparts with the King and Queen of Swords. Two different decks. But this is significant to this reading because it's showing me that this person is coming in with clear communication to heal this connection, to have a fresh new start, new beginning, okay? You, the Queen of Swords, both of y'all are really like in this very clear energy of speaking truth, being honest, no fluff, no BS. The Queen of Swords may be a little bit more compassionate, nurturing because she's a queen, receptive, obviously. The King of Swords is more action-oriented. Have like a different authority about him. Yeah. And the King of Swords is also a disciplined energy. So this person, they have a lot of control. I'm getting here, like self-control, as far as like not allowing their mind to do too much. How can I make that clear? What I mean, not allowing their mind to do too much. This person is firm on what they say. Like, when they say something, they mean it. This is somebody who don't bite their tongue. Like if they got something to say, they're gonna say it. So it's almost like when this person says something, you can bet your bottom dollar on it, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Dog barking, advice from a friend. So this may be significant. You have the sun here as well, happiness and well-being at the bottom of the deck. Both of those are at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a Leo here who could be giving you some type of advice or not. This could just be advice from a friend that brings in clarity for you or this other person. Ego was the first card out. Triumph over troubles, obstacles. See? And it's funny because it's almost like, I don't know why this bird over the Queen of Swords is standing out to me, but birds represent messengers. And the ego is more of a leader type of a bird. Egos, they fly high, they fly over the storm or through the, no, I think eagles go over the storm. They don't fly through the storm, they go over it. They can go real high, right? So it's like with this ego energy, that's why I say triumph over troubles, triumph over obstacles. So if someone is really embracing this leadership quality or mentality, like we're getting through this, we're getting over this, getting past this, okay? Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just pulling the cards and letting you know what's here. So, you know, take it as it resonates. Wealth. Some of you could be making more money this week, earning more money this week, receiving some type of check, finances, extra finances. When I say extra, I'm talking about money that you didn't expect to come in. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So this is some advice from Spirit about controlling your anger, or maybe this is something you've been working on or practicing with, controlling your anger. Excuse me. Maybe this is something, someone had to overcome. I'm getting here. And since this was like what I mainly saw was love, let me pull a few of these. The Love Oracle. Aquarius. Baby, you have a lot of major arcana. Literally not half, but I'm talking about most of this clarifying deck, except for the Knight of Pentacles, it's all out of 6 cards, 5 of them are major arcana. I'm really blown away. This is significant change coming into your life. Golly. All right. Now, I did say somebody may have some legal matters to deal with, because I saw judgment and justice here in your reading, and that's what came out. Justice, divorce, balance, judgment. So that's more Libra energy. The scales here. All right. Somebody could be on a weight loss journey right now. Travel, distance, boundaries far apart, get away. I see that too. You and this person could be at a distance from one another geographically with the world here. Even with the lovers, it's like this mountain between them. The Six of Swords. Signs and synchronicities. I told you, like, you know what's going on here. Like you've been seeing the signs, all right? But you are not the only one. I feel like this other person has been seeing signs as well. The initials first, middle, or last, B again. So that's another confirmed initial. H and M may be significant to someone. First, middle, last initial. Coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. So and it's like Spirit has been sending you these messages, like to help you to be at ease and trust. Some of you may find yourself on a road trip this week, traveling by the water. And I'm talking more so a natural body of water, a lake, a pond, hanging out by a stream, a creek. I don't know. It's just like more significantly an ocean or a lake, okay? On a beach, more specifically, okay? Someone may have an arm sleeve tattoo, like either half the arm or the whole arm may be tattooed. Someone could drive a BMW. You know, the King of Swords can be like a lawyer or a judge or the Queen of Swords. So I don't know. That could be significant. Somebody may have had to deal with some type of court order or proceedings. Give me one more. Liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. Let me clarify that. Divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural karma. So somebody I'm getting here, God had to intervene in someone's life. They literally had to change their life around. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, this person could have been a partier. They could have been into some pretty unhealthy behaviors with these two cards here. The color red may be significant to someone. Someone's name or nickname could be red, but I just heard bottoms up. So this person could have been going to the clubs. They could have been like throwing back shots, emptying out bottles of alcohol. And they didn't even have to be a partier. They could have just been somebody who liked to drink alcohol, copious amounts. And I feel like God had to intervene in this person's life for real, for real. Clarify liquid courage. Because this can also talk about being brave, having confidence. Could just talk about odd behavior. But that was a message I got. Clarify liquid courage. I'm also seeing the initial G. Or maybe, yeah, the initial G for sure. But I'm also seeing the number 6. So maybe this month, well, this is for this month, this reading could be significant. Maybe the 26th of this month. I'm seeing 2228. So that could be someone's address, 2228. It could be in someone's phone number. Or you could see these angel number 222. Someone could be 28 years old. Someone could be going to purchase a car or going to a car lot this week. You could be trading in your vehicle for a more luxury vehicle. So I said the initial B definitely was coming through. M and the initial W. Anvil, hello. Someone could have the name Big in their name, like Big Daddy or Big Tony, Big T, Big B, Big somebody. Somebody name is big. Like that's what everybody call them. Big something. Big boy. Big Roy. Big toy. Big man. Clarify liquid courage. New love. Honeymoon phase. Childlike. Moving on. New beginning. Storm warning. Upheaval. Obstacle. Wrecking ball. Drama. Yeah, for somebody, it's as though their behavior, they notice, like, being around you, that their behavior was odd or different to them. Okay, and I feel like this was like a sign to them as well. Like, it's something different about you. They felt like they can be a kid again or have fun. Like, you made them feel like, I don't know, even looking at this guy on there and the way she holding his face, it's like he just feel like secure, happy, safe. I'm seeing the initials K and V. Someone's name could be Kevin or Kev. Somebody could be named Kev. Big Kev. So that's what I see for you, Aquarius. Take what resonates, leave the rest of it. Don't apply, let it fly. Mwah. Till next time, love and light. Okay, I'm doing a very good job. Thank you for the thumb. Wow, I didn't even know I had so many thumbs up. Thank you for, are you serious? Ooh. We only 2 in and I gotta pick up the pace. I'm serious. I don't want to do a part 2, but I cannot do 4 hours today or more. Like, that's just not gonna happen. I have something very important I need to do. It is what it is. If I don't get it all done today, guys, I'm gonna at least try to get to Libra or Virgo, and then we'll go ahead and cut it. You need to cut it. We gonna cut it. Who is next? Oh, my fellow Capricorns. Where you at? Where you at? Messages for Capricorn. Let's just get started. I'm not gonna do any intro. All is well, Capricorn. All right, June 21st to the 27th. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with you. All right. Messages for Capricorn, June 21st to the 27th. What does Capricorn need to know? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Capricorn. What if all these turn out to be love readings or something? Oh my gosh. Messages for Capricorn. Where y'all at? Holla at me. Come on. Go some ghosts or something. Go to Capricorn symbol in the comment. Capricorn. The Empress, a beautiful star. We love it. One more. Oh my gosh. The number of 8 of Cups, bottom of the deck. Major Arcana is coming out in everybody's reading so far. You have the Emperor, Major Arcana number 3, the Devil, Major Arcana number 15, and the Queen of Pentacles. You are bossed up this week, Cappy. That's what I'm getting from this energy. Like, even the Dev here, that's Capricorn energy, okay? So it's like you're in your power. We got the beautiful Queen of Pentacles coming out once again. Just look at the look on her face. That tells you everything you need to know. And she holding that pentacle front and center, y'all. Like, come on. I'm in my bag. I'm secure. I'm safe. I'm in luxury. I'm wealth. She's about practicality, being grounded, being tuned in and tapped in. That's what I'm getting. The Empress is abundance, Libra, Taurus energy, okay? She Look at both of their faces. She feeling herself. She in her bag. She feeling sexy. She feeling full. Okay, she pregnant. Hey, you know, congratulations. If any of my Cappies out there, you're expecting, yeah. For some of you, you or someone you could be expecting, you could be carrying or with child. And this, I don't feel like it's your first child though. We have the Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles once again, and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let me not even. I gotta think about that too hard. I'm moving on to this. Let's get to clarifying this energy for you, Cappy. I see you being very grounded. The color gold is royal, okay? And it is the solar plexus chakra, okay? The third chakra, which is your willpower. The sacral chakra is your powerhouse, okay? So you are glowing this week, Cappy. Ooh, I feel good. Like, this is some beautiful energy. That red is the root chakra, base chakra. So that's your sense of security, feeling protected and grounded. Oh, wait, you feeling good, Cappy. Yes. But I'm seeing the devil as really you being in your power, right? You have, like, being in control of your life at this time. You feel like you have the world in the palm of your hands. You could feel like the world is eating out of your hand, like the world is your oyster. And I keep saying something about the world, and then I see her stomach is the world. You could be working on something at this time that has to do with the world. Like, I don't know if you are on social media, you have a public platform, you could be you could do podcasts, you could do anything. You could be about to publish a book or recently published a book. Something about you has to do with the world. Like, your visibility is grand. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. The world could also represent something about foreign. Maybe you could be learning a foreign language, foreign travels. You can have some type of foreign connection, something outside of whatever country you're from or in. You know, like if you're in the United States, like me, you know, there could be something significant about another country. You could be learning French, Spanish, or something. You could be imagining or visualizing yourself traveling to Aruba or Cancun or Belize or, I don't know, Turkey for some of you. Shanghai, Japan, Korea, any of those. Like, it's something here. Maybe you have some type of shipment coming in from another country this week. Something's coming in from you from another country this week. Show me the Empress. Oh, Ten of Swords hopped right on out. One more. October 3rd could be significant to someone. Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands. Ooh, okay. So after some type of ending here, could have been a painful ending, you have really grown and stretched, Capricorn. You have progressed in life. You have expanded. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Something that you went through. You may have suffered some type of betrayal, crisis, loss. had to go through some deep wounding, something collapsed, failed. But there was a blessing in the storm, okay? A silver lining in the cloud. And once again, the Three of Wands is giving the energy of like overseas. I don't know. Tell me, Cappy, what is this about you and something overseas? Opportunity or something coming in, especially, let me know. Are you waiting on a package in the mail coming from overseas or something? And these readings could see stuff just as simple as day-to-day stuff, right? I'm just letting you know. I see you. I see you, Cappy. All right. I'm here. I'm here with you. Okay. I see what you're doing. You spending money. You done bought you a few items from Shein. Okay. I see it. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Yeah, it's like God has prepared you for something, or is preparing you for something from this painful situation where you had to walk away from something. You chose yourself. That's all I see. Somebody that chose themselves. Okay. And then we got the Seven of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, there may have been some type of betrayal, deception, lying going on with something. You had to release yourself. You had to free yourself, like my girlfriend Fantasia said. But she was telling the person, go ahead and free yourself. But I feel like you was telling yourself, like, Capricorn, we're going to free ourselves from this situation. We deserve better than this. And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, so, honey, listen. Whoever this was, somebody you could have had a lot of love for, or this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, may or may not be. The fact of the matter is, this was someone who was not showing their love to you. These readings are all sounding the same, but hey, it is what it is, There was like a deadlock in this situation here. Oh, wow. When it came to some type of commitment, we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands here, okay? 11-11, twin flame energy. Like this person was not budging, showing their love. But what I see here, Cappy Wappy, a lot of fire. And I saw that fire before when I was shuffling too. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be significant to you, or it could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Man, I'll show that later. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. Something is turning around for you. Something is brewing here. Ooh, shut your mouth. Temperance, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck energy, y'all. Yeah. This old person may or may not come back. But you got some love brewing in your energy, Cappy. Someone is coming towards you, babe. Someone is coming towards you. And rightfully so, because I feel like you minding your own business. You taking care of your business. You loving on yourself. Caring for you and yours. You, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, you could be working on your money. Some type of business venture. Anything that's going to be bringing you in some money, my love. Building your empire. Building your queendom or kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really seeing here. Treese Booty. Hey, welcome to the 11 Line Intuitive Tarot. Let me see what this devil energy is. Is this something low vibrational and toxic? Or was I right? Is this about Capricorn being in their power, their divinity, their royalty? You know what I'm saying? You see how the devil got this person on a little puppet string? And I told you how it's like the world is in the palm of your hands. Like you just in your power. And this is what I feel like you have control. Like, for some of you, you are very secure in who you are, and you know that you are a master manifester. You know that you can have what you want. Clarify the devil. Someone's name could be Devin, Devin, or David, David. Ooh, wait a minute. We got the Knight of Wands clarifying the devil. Let me get one more. Hold on, y'all, because it may not. It could be what I said too, but we got something else going on with this. Oh, okay. Page of Swords, bottom of the deck. The Page of Swords is an inquiring mind, very inquisitive, curious, the researcher, the spy. The Magician, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo underneath. So this could be a Gemini or Virgo or not, you know. But I just said that you're a master manifester. Remember that? And now these came out because I was thinking about, like, you have all the tools that you need to manifest. But it's like, what do they call conscious manifesting? Because we are always manifesting. Our frequency is manifesting. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to say nothing out of our mouths. Our frequency is manifested for us. So we always manifesting. But the thing is, we're usually always in the same frequency for the most part. So we just keep our usual reality at play all the time, right? So what I'm getting here, Cappy, too, is make sure that you're aware of your frequency, okay? How you feel on the inside this week. Don't allow yourself to go too far to the left or the right. Make sure that you try to stay even with that. The Magician, beautiful energy of confidence. And that's really what I see here with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles keep coming out for everybody. And then we have the Dev again, too. The Three of Cups. With Temperance, I thought I just had this lineup with the three. And the, did this come out for the last sign? I think it did. Aquarius, Three of Cups, Temperance, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck for them. So I don't know, Cappy, if you're on the cusp of Aquarius. If so, it would really make sense, you know, if this is for you, that these same cards is coming out here at the bottom of the deck. There is someone here coming in. There is definitely someone here coming in towards you. For some of you, this is someone who you already know, with Justice here and the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Death. What do I see with that? Somebody could be born on the 10th or the 11th of January, but whoever this individual is, Cappy, that's on their way to you, I feel as though that this person had how can I say? I'm thinking toxic ways. You know, we all can have toxic ways. I don't know, depending on where we are in our journey, right? So what would you say is toxic? Or how can I make this more clear? From what I see with this Knight of Wands, okay, the Knight of Wands could be an energy of quickly coming in and quickly leaving, right? So it could be someone who is there for a good time not a long time is what I'm hearing. Like, this person could just be a player. Thank you, Spirit. Just say it, Amirah. Just say it. Like, what did you beating around the bush for? Beating around the bush, girl. Just hit the bush. This could be somebody who was a player, or someone who just was very adventurous, not really trying to put any stakes down into the ground, making anything solid or concrete, because they knew they weren't going to be there long. Okay, like, I'm just passing through. But with the justice here, it's giving me the energy that there's some type of balance here with this individual, or this person has realized some type of truth. Now, this could be you or this person. I don't know who this is talking about. Somebody could have got some type of truth or revelation about this type of behavior, which they realize is toxic. I don't stay anywhere long. This could have to do with like a nervous or anxious attachment style and connections or love. I've touched on this before in other readings. Certain card combinations just show it for me, you know. And this is like, wow, I see the error of my ways. I need to work on this. And for somebody, this could just be someone who used to be an old player and changing their ways, their player ways. All right. Because, especially with temperance here, and I also see between you and whoever this is, if this is somebody who you know already or been in a connection with in your past, couple things here. This could be your child's mother or father. Like, if you could have at least one child with this person. But also, this could be someone that was just a hookup for you, like a situationship, or just, you know, physical connection. Nothing serious between you two. This could also be a connection where, you know, there's a lot of passion, lust. Like, you guys may have had like awesome sex off the rails, you know. I'm hearing the best I ever had. Like, for some of you, this is the way you would describe that partnership between the two of you. Just a little backstory in case that may resonate with someone. But let's keep going. We don't want to get caught up in the little, you know, just to give you a little information, if it's relevant for you. The number 11 is coming through strong. Yeah, someone like really went through this portal, this transformation. It was like divine intervention, if you will, with someone. Like, someone felt like something had a hold on them, had control over them, and it restricted them from being their highest and truest self, right? But this was something that they had control over, but they didn't know it until God stepped in, Spirit stepped in and opened their eyes, helped them to see, okay? Did I say that you may be traveling this week, Capricorn, or going somewhere? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles flew out. Ron Vermillion, hi. Welcome to the 11 Light Intuitive Tarot. I'm going to show that, but I'm going to put it back because of the way it came out. That is a new opportunity, a new project, new financial venture, opportunity. This is prosperity. And to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, that says a lot, because I said, look at how she holding that pentacle right there, right? Someone could be giving birth, about to have a baby, could have just had a baby, manifesting something I feel like that you're going to be able to hold in your hands. Yeah, for some of you, this could be just communication, period. For some of you, this is finances. You're manifesting finances, love. Like, you're going to be secure your future is on lock. Like, I don't know what you got going on, Cappy. You're doing something here that is significant. Significant. A lot of opportunity and growth and abundance, fertility is in your reading. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you were born on January the 1st. January the 15th. 9 of Wands. One more for the Queen of Pentacles. There's that Lovers coming on out. Gemini energy. Yep. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. Baby, you being in this energy, Capricorn, of self-love, self-care, self-nurturing, self-focus, is bringing in some type of new abundant opportunity. If you are single, there is literally a relationship in your energy, babe. For some of you, I see somebody here who you are not speaking to, somebody from your past, someone who you blocked off. Yeah. 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Death. Somebody wants something they want to drop this burden here. They want a new beginning, a rebirth, transformation here. They have an urge to come in. If I was going to say, take the lessons that you've learned from your past, Capricorn, but make sure that you're not blocking off any new connection to come in as far as a love partnership. I know sometimes we can get focused on our work, okay? I know we can get focused on that money, you know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. But Spirit has a love connection for you, babe. And make sure that you're open and receptive to this, okay? Because you still might be a little guarded. Even with this I'm looking at the 7 of Wands, but then we have this 9 of Wands and the Lovers clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, there could be like some type of wall you have up because of your past, 10 of Swords. And we have the Hermit here. So yeah, thank you, Spirit. Make sure you're doing some introspection, okay? Do I have any walls up? Am I blocking off any new love from coming in? You know, isolating myself from love. There's also yeah, so the Hermit can speak about inner guidance. And I feel like Spirit is going to show you, Capricorn, the truth of where you are with that. Even if it's something as simple, because we have the Page of Cups here. This is a crush. This could be like just something real flirty, charming, energy, friendly. So it's like, but they're going to let you know how they feel. Could be somebody younger than you. But look, go out, have some fun. You don't have to sign your life away with this person. Just have fun. Kick your feet up somewhere. Throw your head back. Have fun, you know. Especially if you've been working hard, Capricorn. But I'm seeing here that something may start off friendly, but it's going to progress to something a little more serious. A little more serious. And like I said before, if it's got to do with the past energy, this person is coming in and they are wanting to put the stakes in the ground. So we have Aquarius energy here, Virgo energy, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn. Significant. But all the signs are here, y'all. So I'm just saying these are like the strongest energies coming through in this reading, okay? I'm going to tell you what I don't see, and for whatever reason Spirit is pointing this out to me. I don't see any outside interference with this. I just don't. So I think that's significant to you, especially with this other person, because if that's something you had to deal with in the past, you're not going to have to deal with that moving forward, especially in a new connection. But someone here has been, God to put God's hands, proverbial hands on this person, right? Like putty, like a makeover with the temperance. Make sure you're not blocking off love, Cappy. Make sure your heart is open. You can do, which reminds me, I need to go on YouTube. I wanted to do some yoga practices for my own heart chakra. Mind your business. We ain't talking about me. I'm talking about you, okay? But I just want to make sure my heart is in alignment and open. Because you know I've said it before and I'll say it again. The heart is associated with money. That heart chakra is associated with finances, babe. So you want to make sure that heart is in alignment, is healthy, is open, receptive, you know? We don't want any blockages in that heart. Not just for love to be able to come in, babe. This is for money, moolah, blue faces, greenbacks, whatever you want to call it. Paper, bread, funds, dividends, cash, flow. All right. Messages for Capricorn. Oh, ay. If I could not have my cards hit the flow, I'd be a happy reader. One more for Cappy. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair could be significant to you. And we also have happiness here at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. It's so funny, you guys, and that's why I love tarot, because anything could trigger a message with a reader, right? So when Fair Woman came out, I thought about a woman who made things fair and just and right. So that kind of confirms with this Justice card. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, so it's about you having this effect. So I told you about, like, this person had like a change of their ways. And so these two pink cards is clarifying the Devil card, right? Like, you were that person that helped this person to wake up, to change their ways, to balance out their energy. Whatever they had going on, it may have been low vibrational, toxic connections or thoughts, patterns that caused them to behave in a certain type of way. You were like this woman who came in, or man, masculine, feminine, take it resonate, who helped this person to change. Besides the message that was written on the card, that's what I got, okay? Happiness was at the bottom of the deck. hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Some of you guys could be planning a vacation or going on vacation. For real. You really could. With that, I already mentioned about all the travel in the world and what I saw in this reading, right? Well, family wishes come true. Okay, Cappy? Family wishes come true. If any of you have been feeling not so good in your body, you may have been feeling a little under the weather. You could have been fighting some type of illness or could have been tired, overworked, whatever the case may be. With this well card, I'm seeing you being better, getting better. And I try to start my readings by just confirming all is well, right? So that's what I like to say with you all. And you can say that with yourself. You know, I'm big on affirmations and stuff, right? Hmm. Okay. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. So you or someone else could be getting good advice from someone wise. When I say someone else, I'm talking about somebody who you could be in your energy. Good advice from a wise person. And what I'm seeing here too, okay, this could be you, Cappy. Like people could come to you, especially with this justice card. Like you could be like a mediator. You could be someone who resolve conflicts between people for a living or something to that regard, right? But I'm also getting here is you're like, you could be like a well to people where they can just draw from you as far like you have so much compassion and so much love and care and nurturing for other people. Like people just see you as being someone that they can go to for that emotional support. And it could be like how you was with this individual. Like they felt like you was someone who they can go to for nurturing, for reassurance, to help them to feel better if they were feeling down or sad or whatever the case may be. Hi, Timothy. It looked like it was pulled out. Oh man, Evan. Hi, welcome to Lit. I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like what was pulled out. I missed it. What was you talking about, babe? So, marriage. Oh, somebody else got a marriage card. One of the signs already did. Marriage at the bottom of the deck. Advice from a wise person. So, okay. And let me just say this, Bo, you are highly thought of, Capricorn. So look, someone here, like the person you could be who's coming in, this person could be getting advice from a wise person in their family. And excuse me, about marriage specifically. I feel like someone could be really thinking about and contemplating. I told you somebody want to put their stakes in the ground. Like they really want to solidify something here. This person that's coming in. If this is it someone you know, this is someone where this could end up really being your life partner. Like this connection could go to distance. And everybody isn't for marriage. So when I'm saying this term, I don't always say this, but I try to remember to say it. It could just be being in a committed connection that just lasts for a long time. If not, tell you guys transition. Like it's everybody don't believe in marriage, and you don't have to get married. Which reminds me, I was watching one of my peoples on YouTube, and she was pricing a wedding. Some of you, now that I'm thinking about it, could be planning a destination wedding, or you have hopes or dreams or desires to have a destination wedding. Because remember I said something about overseas or Aruba, Cancun. I was naming a bunch of places, right? Um, she was talking about the package for a I just said the term, a destination wedding. The package that she was looking at was no less than $30,000. And I was contemplating that in my mind, like, wow, would that be a lot of money? Let me know, guys. Do you think as we go 1234, hello, would you spend about 30,000 for a wedding, y'all? How do you feel about that? I'm just saying that because I feel like somebody here could be asking somebody about how much money they would like to invest in a wedding, or how much money did it cost for you and so to get married, or someone is inquiring about wedding rings, destination weddings, something that has to do with a marriage ceremony. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that here. So you had a love reading. Let's get some love messages here. I literally did not, I don't know what kind of message I'm gonna get out when I come on here. I just say what I see, y'all. I just say what I see. Messages for Capricorn for the love. Any love. Anxiety, stress, depression, panic attacks, restless. So this kind of confirms this Nine of Wands energy. Oh man. All right, let me plug my phone up. This battery runs down quick. I gotta start remember to plug it up before I get on live. It runs down fast when I'm on live. And then my other phone running down too. Let me get this in here. Would you spend $30,000 or more on your wedding, guys? Let me know. Let me know. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit. Single, alone, isolation, lonely, guarded. Told you. Some of y'all need to let your guard down. There's some anxiety you could be having or fear about being in a love connection. If I had the money, it maybe. Yeah. No, it's not that. Yeah, Ziggy's out. That's what I was saying. Like, I thought about it too. I said, okay, if I had hundreds of thousands sitting in the bank, maybe 30 or more would make sense. And it's just like, you got to think about societal norms with stuff like that. Like, that's what I be thinking about. When holidays roll around, like, they just want us to spend money on all this stuff, But either way, it's like, do you need all that? Like, I know it's a celebration and we like to party, right? Hold on, y'all. I need to plug up my other phone. We like to party. We like to enjoy ourselves. And it is a celebratory time. But then again, y'all, you only live, well, I believe we only live, I believe we only live once. So it's like, have fun, enjoy yourself. Do what resonates with you. Personally, I'm gonna try to have the most fun, probably at a less amount. Not trying to impress anyone. Love is love. Yeah, like what are you really doing it for? you know? And I've seen some bomb weddings, y'all. But then too, it's like, is it wise? Now we gonna step real quick, Cappy. I'm sorry. Is it wise? Because it's like, what all could you invest all that money into for your life? This is a new partnership. I'm sure you guys can invest that into something for the long term that's gonna come back to you even greater. You know. So I'm just saying. I was just wondering how y'all felt about that. Maybe, yeah, definitely for the destination wedding. It was. That's what she was looking into it. But for me, realistically, no. Right. Then it be over before it started. We see all the time. Exactly, Ziggy. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people be getting divorced. It don't even be 6 months later. They literally be getting annulments and still having to pay off the photographer, the cake person, the vendor, the venue. Like, come on, man. Oh, thank you, Mr. Junior. Jane. Sorry, will I clear next exam is on the 29th. Babe, read my pin comment, okay? I'm just doing all signs right now. Messages for Capricorn. Divine intervention. Unexpected. I'm so nosy. On these readings, I be nosy. I'm not, and it's so funny, guys. In real life, I'm not nosy. Like, you can leave me in your car, your house, your home. I talk so ghetto sometimes. You can leave me in your home. You can leave me in your car. I could sit in a doctor's office. I could be anywhere. I don't snoop. Like, I don't be going through people's drawers and looking through their stuff. I have before, but that was for something different. I'm just saying, like, I'm not really the type of person who is going to be what you would call nosy. Like, but can I be though? Because sometimes I do be sitting in my window sometimes, looking into the neighborhood, like, what they doing? Maybe I am not. Let me take all that back. I ain't trying to cap y'all for real. But my point, the reason why I brought that up is when it comes to tarot and these readings, I do be thirsty for the information. Like, what's going on with this situation? But y'all know I'm particularly don't look into other people's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. You won't find that here in my channel. When I come on and do them free readings, y'all know if you've been here before, I am specific about that. So, what we see divine intervention, unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual, catalyst, karma, supernatural, serendipity. You're going to get some type of message, Cappy, either this week, next week, I don't know. But this is something that is going to shock you. You're not going to see it coming. I mean, I'm telling you about it, so you might be expecting it. But I think you already know this. A lot of us, we're kind of evolved with that kind of stuff because you can feel the energy. You can see things, especially with signs and synchronicities here, coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. You can usually smell what's cooking in the air spiritually, right? You can feel when somebody's pulling on your energy. You know what I'm saying? So the Cappy I'm talking to, I feel like you already know. Didn't I say something about, yeah, God got their proverbial hands on this person? That's that divine intervention. Like, oh my gosh. Talk about a change of heart here. The initials B, H, or M, first, middle, or last may be significant. Other stuff that would benefit us all, like situated around the world. Ziggy Zog, don't really, I'm fairly new to reading, and my gift, like, I haven't pulled anything like that for real. I haven't. So usually I don't see, I've seen readers that can interpret things that can happen around the world on a larger scale, but I'm not one of those readers, not as at this point, you know. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry for that. I'm just letting you know I'm not. Okay. Signs and synchronicities, signal, hint, message from the universe. I'm seeing the initials P and G, and I already said that initial. I don't know if somebody you know call themselves him? Like, I'm him or something. Do somebody say that? Like, I'm him or I'm her. Like, this is what they say. But also, I'm seeing a BMW here. I don't know if that's significant to someone, or the initial W, first, middle, last, could be significant. Some of you all, a lot of money here, Cappy. A lot of money coming in for you. So work on that heart chakra if you need to, because for some of you, you have this subconscious programming that it keeps your finances at a specific place. Like, you're like at a threshold, you're capped out. Spirit has more to bring into you, but there's like this fear, this uneasiness, like your subconscious mind. Like, if you was to get a whole bunch of money in, let's just use this for an example. If you was to hit the lottery, I'm not saying go run out and play it, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you, for example, if you were to hit the lottery and you got like $1 million, let's keep it simple. $1 million, I said, let's keep it simple. $1 million. Your nervous system would go berserk. And you would find ways to get rid of this money subconsciously. You would be like, oh, let me donate to charity. Let me give the church some. Let me buy so-and-so and so-and-so this and that. Let me. Never consulting a financial advisor. Let me buy this, let me buy that, until you right back to where you started from. And this could be in less than a year. Why? Because there's something, regulation, where you practice having money, practice holding money, practice seeing yourself with buku money in your bank account. Whatever that figure is for you, whatever that next level of finances is for you, okay, Cappy? And make yourself easy with it. Money is easy for me. Money loves me. Money comes in easy. You know, I love money. Money loves me. Whatever you want to say. I don't know. Whatever is going to regulate your nervous system. But I'm definitely seeing that here, okay, with these cards that I'm looking at right here, okay? So you're putting in the work, and you don't have a problem putting in the work. Unless you're a Capricorn like me, I don't want to do no more physical labor. No, I'm not for it. It's got to come different, like, no. Okay, but wait. Either way, you put out the energy to receive this finances, right? But I feel like you believe only your, like, I don't want to say your value or worth is only at a certain amount. Say for even with your prices, and I've mentioned this before, I don't know for what sign, your prices may be in a safe place. If you're a business owner, if you have products that you sell, like they're comfortable. Like, you can probably stand to raise your prices a little bit more, but you don't feel comfortable with that. You feel, oh, that's asking too much. This is about your value, your worth, what you're putting out. Do you believe that you're worth this? Do you know that the life is willing to pay you whatever you demand of it, Capricorn? It's up to how you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's customers for everyone. You've ever seen someone search like, oh no, that's overpriced. Like, I'm not paying that much. Well, someone is. They're in business. Someone is paying those prices. It may not be for you. So I'm bringing that up to say, make sure that you are moving beyond this barrier or this boundary that is innate. It's inside of you. I won't say it's innate, because this is like something that you've learned. This is something from your past experience, maybe growing up. Could have grew up in poverty, could have grown up with low self-esteem, low self-worth. I don't know what your experience is that caused you to have this belief system, but it's a lie and it's not true. And I believe Spirit is ready to elevate you, but it's not for it to come and go like this Knight of Wands energy. Whatever this is meant for you to have and to hold. Ooh! So when we're talking about marriage, this could be about whatever this blessing is, Cappy, that's in your energy, it's meant for you to last a long time. It's not something that's meant to come in and leave. So make sure that you are able to hold this, keep this. Your capacity has to be there. Just like this Empress, I know she's going to give birth one day, you know. But right here, she's holding this baby. She's carrying it, right? Maybe that's not the best example because she will be giving birth soon. But you get what I'm saying. Maybe it comes from a past life. I might have done some vows of poverty due to some religious community. Sunny, that could be possible. I remember hearing about vows of poverty before. And I really didn't know. I'm not really apt about past lives and stuff, but I heard about it. This was years ago. I had to separate myself. I said, just in case. Like, I don't know. But let me just clear that out, you know, just to be on the safe side. You know. So if that resonates with you, that's for you. All right. And Cappy, until next time, love and light. Let's move on to Sagittarius. I was yip-yapping, but that's what I like, y'all. That's why I like the chat running, and we can kick back. We can talk, laugh, whatever. I'm grateful, I'm blessed. Let's say it together. I'm grateful and I'm blessed, right? Yes. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. So, Saggy, this is your message for June 21st through the 27th. They're just general messages. They may or may not resonate. Make sure you watch all your placements, though, okay? Just a heads up. We've been getting a lot of love messages, or mainly love coming through for whatever reason. That's what's going on. It's nothing new. Sometimes I get that, you know. But that's what the collective need, I guess, to hear. So if I see it, that's what I'm going to speak on. I'm not going to just make up something, you know. If whatever I see, I speak on it. Except for earlier, Spirit when it brought to my mind a situation from the past about a glove not fitting someone's hand. And for some reason, I just couldn't say it. But I did tell, because it probably wasn't meant for me to say it. Spirit just was giving me that image of the person putting on the glove and the glove not fitting. So I done said enough with that. Okay, so why am I bringing it up? Okay, my point for bringing that up is, if I see it, I'm gonna speak on it, right? So make sure you check all your placements. Let's see what you get today, Saggy. Yeah, it is interesting. Boy, I'm sitting in. You is? Okay, welcome. Boy, welcome to the channel, the community, a courtroom. How you sitting in a courtroom on a Sunday, Father's Day? Oh, once again, happy Father's Day to all my fathers here. Thank you for your contribution to our society and to your families and to all that you do. Okay? Sagittarius, you got the Ten of Wands. That's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, you said LOL. I see the LOL. I'm just saying, like, okay. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes stuff be going over my head. So, sorry if I missed the joke. Sagittarius. Message for Sagittarius. Sometimes I didn't see Ziggy's. I said Z. Did I say Z? I'm not sure. Seven of Cups. One more. Page of Swords. What's going on, Sag? Ten of Swords. So this is an ending and a new beginning, quite honestly, because you see the dawn is coming up, right? Ten of Swords, some type of ending here. This could could be some type of, I heard like a painful reconciliation within yourself. Like something being reconciled within you, like you accepting the truth of something. And that's almost like that Three of Swords energy too. Like accepting the truth of something, allowing it to end or finish or close. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles underneath that. So this Nine of Pentacles speaks of wealth, abundance. This is like a single energy as well. There's also the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. I see someone here that kind of like bounced back after some type of ending, Sagittarius. But I feel like you're like in this new cycle right now or phase in your life where it's like you're in this transition here. You're carrying a lot here, right? And even the ox is a slow moving creature. And the ox is built to carry heavy loads. But the Ten of Wands can speak about releasing whatever this load or burden is. Let me see what cards come out to clarify. Some of you could be moving this week. You could be dealing with packages or boxes. Lots of packages or boxes. Maybe you work in a warehouse or something. You could be a packer in a warehouse or, you know, a place that packages up things, ships them out, okay? But I also see, you know, somebody could be moving, transitioning in their life. I said transitioning in their life, and there's the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Making some type of move from one place to another, right? And this could even be mentally, Sagittarius. You could be, some of you may need to do EFT tapping. You may need to start doing EFT tapping. Look into EFT tapping or look at some YouTube videos about that. What else I was getting with that? You may have been doing EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, which kind of go into what I was talking to Capricorn about. So you could be on the cusp of Capricorn about freeing your emotions in regard to something. So that's basically what EFT is going to do, okay? I didn't mention that technique to Capricorn, but it could be something emotionally where you need to transition. You need to make a transition, okay? All right. That's so funny because there's the Ten of Wands in this deck flipping over. Okay. Show me the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Dang, I don't want all those, Spirit. Let me just get one or two. Okay, there's the Chariot, major arcana number 7 for Cancer. There's a movement, right? There's progress. I said somebody could be transitioning, moving. Both of these cards can speak of that. Especially the Chariot can speak of leaving something behind, okay? What was I saying about that Ten of Swords? A painful reconciliation internally, like within. Yeah, okay. So some of y'all gotta like, ooh, okay. So internally, this painful reconciliation, this could be past, present, future energy. I take it as a, resonates. But there's like some type of reconciliation, like there's something that you are really acknowledging, something that you need to let go of or release or move away from or leave, but it don't feel good. What I'm seeing here is like this is a painful, even if it's painful or uncomfortable because you could be leaving a comfort zone, I'm getting. But whatever this is that you're, this load, this weight, this burden, something is weighing you down. Something is like excessive that you do not need right now, Sagittarius. You do not need to be carrying this, whatever it is. Some of it ain't even yours. It's something that somebody else can pass down to you. Thought process, ideas, notions, concepts, words that they said. Like my mama used to always say, I'm sick and tired of this, and I'm sick and tired of that. For an example, no shade to my mom. I love my mama. That was just a great example. That was something that I knew did not resonate with me. So when I became a mother, they never heard me saying I'm sick and tired of whatever. Because you know what those words are? Energy, seeds going out. They're going to be planted. They're going to reap a harvest. Like, you want to watch what you say. So make sure that you're not carrying stuff like that around. Do it. I'm seeing, do an inventory in your life, Sagittarius. Because this is giving me like, there's something here that you need to purge. You need to clean out of your life. Like, for some of you, it could be a little painful with the Ten of Swords here, but this is like really freeing you up and opening you up to more, to greater, to wish fulfillment. Even with this Emperor here, the Emperor can speak about that boss. This is somebody who is stable, secure. They got a strong foundation. He got this chess piece. Some of y'all may play chess. I just heard chess, not checkers. But besides that, I also felt like some of y'all may play checkers. Like, you may play chess or checkers. I'm talking about somebody not that have played it in your life. Like, you play it, you know. Maybe once a month even. You might play with other people, or I don't know, you could play it on a computer, like your phone, or even with someone. But the Emperor is like the strong, stable, solid person. The Emperor is like divine masculine. And once again, if y'all ain't hear me, happy Father's Day to my fathers out there. Divine masculine is the father figure. But that's like the protector, right? That's this energy, the Aries energy. This realm is always like the energy of brute force. Like the Emperor is also control, okay? Could be boundaries even. So what I was saying was, Spirit, what I see here is letting me know that there's something that you need to move past. You need to see it, acknowledge it, and lay it to rest. Let it go. I always say let it go, but don't get offended, guys, when I say let it go. Because that's a whole process within itself, letting stuff go, right? I acknowledge that. I know that from personal experience. Be holding all the stuff so tight because it's a comfort zone. Like, that's my blankie. I don't want to give me my blankie back. Blanket be raggedy, stinking, you know, like, get rid of this blanket. No, time to let this go. Okay, clarify this Ten of Wands. Wow, there's that Eight of Cups, y'all. And then we got the 7 to the 8. Somebody could have been born in 1978. Somebody could have been born in the month of October. Because you could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay? Fall could be significant. Scorpio could be significant. Because we do have this cup energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. With the 8 of Cups. Because it's no longer serving you, Sagittarius. It's no longer serving you, babe. And like I said, it once was that blanket that Spirit is pulling in, let go of that blanket, Saggy, let go. No. And it's raggedy, it's stank. It's babe, you too old now. You can't be taking this blanket to the park. You can't take it no, let it go, all right? You big now. So it's like, It's time to let it go and release it. Show me the Seven of Cups. I think some of you guys could be thinking about this. Like, for some of you, it could be something where it's like, I know I need to let this go, but it's not easy. There's that Ten of Wands coming out again. So you see the different depictions of the Light Seers Tarot and my pink deck of the Ten of Wands. You see? So with the Light Seers, which I love the Light Seers so much, I had stopped using it for a little while. The depiction is someone who can see clearly where they're going, but they're loaded down with a whole bunch of stuff. And they have this ox, this little creature walking alongside them, helping them carry this load. They got so much stuff. And you see this big old mountain here. Mountains always in tarot could represent a challenge or an obstacle, okay? And I feel like whatever this is, it's a challenge. It's an obstacle in your life, Saggy. This could be in any realm. Love, finances, thought pattern. I don't know. For some of you, it could even be Spirit is asking you to move from your city and leave with the Chariot here, to move somewhere else. And maybe you were in a home that you grew up in. Or you might, that's not even important. Why do I have to leave the town or the city? Because Spirit has need of you elsewhere. It's something else you need to do. And for some of us, we have to learn how to release and let go of stuff. You know, a lot of sentimental value with that blanket and moving from this house, if that resonates with you. There's sentimental value there, or whatever this is that you need to release or let go of. But this is the way Mama and Big Mom always did it. You know, I don't want to let this go. I don't really want to release this. Or this is what they always said. Spirit was like, but it's not true. Stop saying it. It's not true, you know. King of Swords, clarity. Taking clear, direct action over something. Mental clarity. Taking authority over something. Wow. Saggy, your reading is really, really intriguing. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Seven of Cups. Wow. Look, this is what's on the other side of this. While you sit up here thinking about it and contemplating, this is an opportunity for a new beginning, a blessing, a new door opening for you, Sag. And for some of you in the area of love, you could be actually thinking about a romantic connection or partnership, or someone in your energy is thinking about a romantic connection or partnership, but they feel as though it may be a lot, you know. They don't know what they're going to get out of this situation. Is it going to be good, bad, indifferent? I don't know. Like, we're, you know, it's a lot that can go on between a connection with you and somebody else. You can't control the thoughts they're thinking in their mind, and you can't really say where this is headed. We was just talking about people that can spend upwards of $30,000 on a wedding, and before you know it, it ends just as fast as it began. But somebody's willing to take a leap of faith. Ooh, and I see 10. A lot of 10s, because you got the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the 10 of Wands here. And then I got to show you. You may not believe me if I don't show you. You got the Ace of Pentacles with the Fool. That's a 10. And the 10 of Wands. These two cards are clarifying the 7 of Cups. We got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. A lot of 10s here. There is an ending here and a new beginning. Like, they're coming right behind. Once something ends and stops and closes out, it's just going to be an open door for something new to begin. And I feel like you are on the... What? Hold on. Spirit be doing... I don't know what the heck. Hold on, y'all. I want to say this word, but before I say it, And you like, you gonna take all this time out to Google? I am, because I be trying to broaden my vocabulary. Let me see. I think that's the word I want to say. What does precipice mean? A very steep, vertical, or overhanging cliff or rock face. Figuratively, it refers to a highly perilous precipice, perilous situation or the brink of disaster where someone or something is on the edge of a sudden failure or crisis. Precipice. That's a precipice. Can it be good? Understanding the word precipice involves looking at its two main contexts: the literal edge of a sheer drop off or cliff. That's funny. I didn't even know. The hiker paused cautiously as she stood on the precipice of the canyon, standing on the brink of an irreversible, or highly dangerous situation. The sudden drop in the revenue pushed the small business to the precipice of bankruptcy. Cliff, drop off, bluff, crag, or escarpment, brink, verge, edge, or cusp. Okay. Now I've heard it before, obviously, but I never knew what it meant. Oh, of course. Okay. I went traveling for a few weeks looking for a new city to relocate to. Spent a lot of money, but couldn't find a place that I really wanted to set in. So you're actually taking steps to move. Okay, I'm about to do it again. I do have my stuff in the warehouse, like you mentioned. What? Shut your mouth. I said something about boxes in the warehouse. Dang, but this time I'll rent something. Can't afford to travel aimlessly. Yeah, I get you on that, Sonny. I did say something about boxes in the warehouse. Wow, it's amazing. All I can do is thank God, Interesting. I like how, shout out to Sunny. She always giving me feedback. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you. I appreciate you. And for me, I'm still a baby to this, that just, it confirms that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you. Okay. So precipice came to my mind. I said, hold on, before I said, let me see what this word means. So someone is on the precipice of a new beginning here, literally. And with the Seven of Cups, that makes so much sense because I don't know what I'm going to get out of this. But Spirit is saying, oh, baby, this is going to be a blessing. This is a new opportunity. This is a new venture. For some of you, there's something here. You may need to leave a old job, get a new job, because with the Pentacle, that's something tangible. That could have to do with your money, career, financial opportunity. This could be something you've manifested for real. And that's another thing. See, we be consciously manifesting stuff, right? We get in tune with it. We envisioning. I love imagining. I love using my imagination. That's one of my main ways of manifesting. I see things. I'll add my little sounds into it. For example, somebody need to hear this, okay? If you may already do this or you may not. If you want to level up your manifesting skills, what I've learned to do, and I get great results this way, guys. Woo! I had 2 manifestations come through in one day for me, and it was amazing, okay? Should I tell them what it was, Spirit? Okay, I remember the one. What was the other one? Dang, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all. I have 2 channels, in case you don't know, and I also have a podcast. And there's a creator who I love their content. They do breath work, healing and stuff. And I'm a healer as well. So with my coaching program, I implemented like his video into the program. Real quick, Saji, I know but it's important to this reading, right? Or someone who's watching this Sagittarius reading or will watch it. And when I first started me and this, I always comment on their videos, let them know, like, I listen to this breath work. I watch this breath work video every day. I use it every day. Like, it's a part of my regimen, my spiritual ritual that I do every day to get myself in tune with my body, my mind, my spirit, and I was just thanking him, and he showed me another video or whatever. And this is in the comment section of his videos on YouTube. And out the blue, y'all, I checked my comment. He responded to a comment, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you for this. I appreciate your work, blah, blah, blah. He told me he would be honored to be on my podcast. Now, I manifested that. When I first started reaching out to him, I saw it happening. I said, because I want to use his music. He makes music, spiritual music as well, and I want to use it for the intro and outro of my podcast. And I reached out to him via email, and we had this little conversation about that. And I was like, man, it would be nice to have him on my podcast talking about breath work healing, right? Because breath work healed me, y'all. Like, I used to smoke a lot. Cigarettes, Black and Milds, vapes, marijuana, all of it, and that was, my nervous system needed to be regulated, okay? So I had different stages of quitting smoking. I stopped smoking cigarettes back in 2020. I stopped smoking cigarettes through auto-suggestion, which is like a form of hypnosis. I read a book and it helped me stop smoking cigarettes. But I soon started vaping and smoking. I had different bouts of marijuana usage throughout my years. No shade to anybody, do what you do. I'm telling my story, so don't, think I'm picking at nobody. Anyone, rather. So, either way, speed this up. Okay. He told me that. So, I manifested that. And then I wanted to hear from one of my family members, right? And I literally just kept replaying in my mind, this person was going to reach out to me, and I could hear them basically telling me what I wanted them to say. And pretty much that's how it went when they reached out to me a day or two later. But it happened in the same day. The man said I would be honored. I didn't even ask him. He just out the blue, I'll be honored to be a guest on your podcast and work with your clients if you would like. I'm like, what? So that was some extra. Okay, that was extra. And then the other manifestation, I really put it out there and I was rehearsing it a little bit, but I just left it alone and it came through. So I just want to let someone know, if you want to level up your manifestation, make sure that you really immerse yourself in the experiment. And I was saying that my imagination is really my storehouse. That's really where I create whatever I want to see on my outside. I'll play out a scene real quick. Like when I wanted to move into a new house and I did not have the money. I didn't have the money at all, you guys. I manifested the move and I manifested a check for almost $3,000. I had 1 week to leave out of this house I was living in, y'all. This was like 3 years ago, or a little over 3 years ago. It was a major move for me because the house was breaking down. It was not a safe place. It was infested with mice. It was bad. And the property management team was, and it was like spirit literally had to show me signs that, Amirah, you can move. You are abundant. You embody that energy, y'all, okay? And so what happened was, I said, I'm moving. I started packing up my stuff. Mind you, I did not have a place yet. I did not have the funds. I was doing my Uber every day, just making enough money for the day or the week, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What we got going on? I should try. Oh, yes. You're welcome, Sonny. Get back into that imagining. That's your storehouse. That's the place where we can create what we want to see in our reality, because we're co-creators. I didn't have him as a guest yet. Okay, so Devian, like number 15. Like, wow, okay. Davian, I'm not doing any personal readings. It's kind of difficult sometimes for me to understand if it was me manifesting, or if I'm kind of having a vision, clairvoyant, something about meant to happen, like number 15. Oh, babe, you are serious about this, sister. Please tell me. Brother, this isn't the time or day for a personal. I'm doing all signs. I put a pinned comment in the comment section. This is an all signs reading. I'm not doing, you're gonna have to find another reader who's on today doing lives answering questions. It's not me today, okay? And relax, babe. You don't have to spam the comment section of someone's channel. That's not cool, okay? Love and light to you, my love. So yeah, this is I'm giving somebody the game here for real. So you want to take a quick snippet of this vision. It don't need to be real long and drawn out. So you want to just see, for instance, when I wanted to move, this is where I was going with that. I started packing. See, I started taking action, right? I was looking, I was seeing houses, but we would start getting down to where I was telling my property management, because I was not paying the rent for that month. I'm like, I'm going to be moving, all right? So they were giving me time to get out of there. And I'm like, oh, we getting down to the last week. My daughter sent me the house that I went to go see, but I was on the fence because it wasn't exactly what I wanted for various reasons. But I don't even think that was like the whole point, because I was just looking to move out. I really want to try to manifest a specific home, right? So I didn't direct my energy towards the home. I just wanted to move to somewhere better than where I was and safer the area, right? So I imagine the U-Haul truck pulling up to the new house, me taking a box from the truck and placing it on the inside of the home, because I had already saw this home. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take it. I told the people I'm going to take it. So I just started imagining just that one quick scene, and I kept replaying it. I literally put myself in that scene. I heard the box hitting the floor. I just, whatever you can add to it as far as taste, smell, feeling, seeing, and touching. Put that into it, right? And I just kept replaying that until I just knew for sure, like, this got to happen. Like, it was just real at this point. It just really felt real. And that's what happened, y'all. I ended up getting a check in the mail that week. I had the money for my deposit, my security deposit. I had money to move with. And I had money to buy some new stuff for the house. A lot of times you move, you don't want to take old stuff with you. You want to get new stuff, right? So yeah, that's for somebody. Start using this beautiful mind that we have. It's our power to co-create. So for some of you, don't allow yourself to be in this energy of uncertainty. I don't know what I'm going to get. Tell yourself, this is a new opportunity and this is what I'm going to get. Like, I'm going to get this gold pinnacle. That's what I'm going to get. That's my little sermon, guys, about manifesting. But you needed to hear it, Saggy. You needed to hear it, or who's ever watching this, Next is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords could be doing research, spying. For some of you, just getting information about something. This could be new ideas coming into you, and you could be actually taking action on these new ideas. Ooh, look at this. You see the Page of Swords is like in between these two cliffs, and you see the page is walking on this sword. It's like going from this fearful, well, the fool isn't fearful, but for some of y'all who could feel afraid of taking this leap, it's like Spirit is going to put the bridge there. Spirit is going to make a way for you to walk clearly across where you don't have to worry about falling and cracking your skull or something turning out bad, scraping your knee. You don't have to worry about all that. Just move forward, Sagittarius. This is a new opportunity, okay? And for some of you, it's just a matter of you doing some research. I'm getting here with this Page of Swords and really researching something to help ensure you that things are going to fall into place with this new opportunity that you're doing. You see how the Page of Swords had this book right here? And these light bulbs represents ideas, okay? The birds is messengers. So you can find out information from a book. A book can be a messenger to you. You can read something and, oh, wow, yeah, let me do this. Let me, you get a thought or idea that could bridge this gap of this being fearful and give you something a little more solid to walk on into your new beginning here. Okay, intuitively, that's what I'm getting. See, there's that Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which speaks about, I'll try your technique. Yes, do it. Hello, McLaurin Dunbar. Start with one thing. If you're new to manifesting, like creating a scene, a really, really wonderful time to do it too is before you go to sleep. The state akin to sleep. I can never remember this man's name. What's his name? The state akin to sleep. It keep coming and going. I remember his name. If somebody know who I'm talking about, what's his name? Dang. Either way, before you go to sleep, it's called sex. Before you go to sleep and you're really relaxed and you're about to drift off, start playing that scene over and over again, whatever it is you want to manifest, and you'll drift off into your sleep. But when we do that, the mind is going to see that as something that it needs to bring into reality, even though the mind, when you imagine stuff, don't know what's real, what's being imagined and what you're really living. The imagination, like the mind, can't differentiate between that. That's why manifesting is so powerful consciously, because it's like your mind is going to create that environment, whatever that picture is, like, oh, we got to bring that into this side. Like, it's got to come from here into the realm of the 3D, right? From the 5D into the 3D. So, I'm still trying to think of this man's name. I think it might come to me, though, because it's like right at the tip right there. But you can imagine any time of the day. I do it any time of the day, for real. And it could just be for a few seconds you going about your business. The Four of Pentacles is about a sense of security. For some of you, it's about finances with taking this leap of faith. You're afraid of losing money here, because the Four of Pentacles can speak about being in like this energy of fear when it comes to finance, being frugal, okay? Having like this scarcity mindset. I don't have enough to do this or that. And Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. This is showing me there's something here about trusting that God got you. God not gonna let you fall. God not gonna let you fall, Sag. God got you. It's time to take this leap of faith. It's 8 o'clock pretty much. One more for the Page of Swords. Just for the heck of it. Somebody may have been a ballerina when you were a child, like used to do ballet or gymnastics. You could still be doing ballet or gymnastics, but I specifically see somebody as a child doing ballet or gymnastics. The Star. And the Fool clarifying the Page of Swords. Hope. I'm talking to somebody who needs to really tune in and tap in and know that Spirit got your back, has your back, that everything is working together for your good at this time, because Spirit needs you to transition. Spirit needs you to move. Spirit needs you to take a leap of faith. And know that this ending has a beautiful brand new beginning for you, Sagittarius. Okay? And I see here, like, there needs to be mental clarity here. See, it's like you're going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, and back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Will this work? Will this not work? It's deadlocking your energy. It's not allowing you to really move. So we have this King of Swords energy here, which speaks about mental clarity. And that's why I pulled out this Seven of Cups, because this is like the energy where you're like thinking about it. Maybe I will, but how will this work out? Know that this is what you're gonna get. The Ace of Pentacles. Like it's gonna work. It's gonna happen. It's a done dollar, right? For some of you, it's serious. Like, you really worried about this. Some of y'all can't sleep. I don't know what situation certain people could be in with their life, but for some of you, your situation could be serious to where it's keeping you up at night. You're really thinking about it heavily. It has you at a stalemate, at a standstill. Like, it's time to move forward, Sagittarius. Dang. We ain't get far at all, y'all. It's okay. I gotta stop doing that. I apologize. I just be I gotta have no preconceived notions. Like, when I come on, just come. If I can do it all in one take, good. If I need to start over, I mean, yeah, if I need to do 2 parts, so be it. Some of you all have like a loyal companion or friend by your side. In human form. I'm really talking about somebody in human. You have like somebody, in case you're wondering about this person's loyalty. In case you're worrying about this person's, wondering about their loyalty or something, I see somebody here who is by your side who is loyal to you. Okay. And for some of you, I'm also seeing here divine support. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius. I do need to use the restroom, so I need to get through this. I might have to go now. I'm gonna have to read these when I come back. Oh, woo! Wait. Okay, Spirit said take them. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Boy. All right. We're back. All right, Sag, we're looking into your tea leaf messages. Flowers, happiness at the bottom of the deck. You have fire too, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. So there's some strong feelings somebody have here about something or someone, okay? Quill, get back to the basics. Ooh, Okay, so you know what I just thought about? When I said Sagittarius, you got a lot of excess stuff you need to get rid of. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. Some of y'all need to clean. Yeah, I already said this, but I'm gonna say it again because this is what's coming out. Spirit, like, okay, Amirah, I need you to run that back. You need to clear out some extra stuff you got in your home, in your possession, in your car, your glove box. I'm seeing some of y'all got a bunch of junk in your glove box or your console. You got stuff. You got to get rid of some stuff. Just it works wonders in your energy when you clear out clutter in your home, in your environment. Anything that has to do with you or attached to you. Friends, all of that. I'm seeing somebody, you got too many snacks in your cabinets, your desk drawer, some drawer. Some of y'all got snacks in the drawer. You got to get rid of that stuff. Yeah. Time to clean up some stuff. Get rid of some excess because it's like you're carrying the energy of that stuff. It's a weight. You're carrying it. Spirit is like, you got to get rid of that stuff. It's too much. Like you just got too much of something. For some of y'all, you have clothes or shoes that you have not worn in years. You have not worn these clothes or shoes in years, but they are in good condition. And you keep saying one day, Spirit said, get rid of. You ain't wore it yet, you ain't gonna wear it. Get rid of it. Put it on offer up. If they still got offer up, I don't know. Put it on, what do you call it? They got so many apps out now where you can sell stuff. I was thinking of it one, Macari or something. I don't know. You know. eBay. Get rid of the stuff, y'all. Goodwill, Salvation Army, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Call up some friends. Hey, can you fit this? You can have it. Or yard sale. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Candle, you will be shown the way. I'm looking at, see, some of y'all, you're going to find out the information in a book. And that's like Spirit showing you the way to something. And not even that, the chariot is being directed from the cosmos, Spirit, God. So that's being shown the way too. Sonny told some true clothes. Get rid of them clothes, Sonny. But what I'm saying is something you probably done already thought about. For some of y'all, the sentimental message could be coming through. You holding on to stuff because it has some type of sentimental value. Oh, well, mama gave me this or so-and-so. Some of that stuff, you can't keep that stuff. You got to let it go, honey. Key, successful outcome to your problems. It's all here, like everything. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with a dark complexion, or hair could be significant for some of you all. Shark came back out. I had put it back in because it fell out at first. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. Did I say something about? I think this the energy of some of you all in there. Like you, because I said something about worrying about losing money, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, that was, it was at the bottom of the day before. The Four of Pentacles came out. So just make sure that you're planning wisely, okay? Horse, short journey. So for some of you, things are really getting ready to shift in your life. That's why the Ten of Wands, it speaks about you're getting ready to release this baggage, this load. The Chariot, this is movement, progress, moving forward, leaving something behind, being courageous, being in control. Somebody got like porcelain horses, like little knickknacks, or a porcelain horse, or a knickknack horse, or a bronze horse, or something. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah. Keep them standards, Sag. Keep those standards. Oh, this is golden. Spirit is saying, keep that dream or vision. Don't feel like you got to lessen it or lower what you want or what you're desiring or what you're manifesting because you think it's not going to come through. Maybe this is too grand. Maybe I'm asking Spirit for too much. You're not. Keep it. Hold on to it. Don't lower your standard. March could be significant to you. So March is Pisces energy and Aries energy. Okay, so that could be significant to you. White flowers. I don't know, maybe you have lilies around or some type of white flowers. I'm seeing some white flowers for sure because the Fool is holding this white flower in his hand, and then we got the white flowers on here, and it's definitely white flowers on the Ace of Pentacles card, but that stood out to me. Some white flowers could be significant to someone. Maybe you're growing white flowers. You have white flowers in your yard or garden, but some white flowers could be significant. Peace lilies or something. Yeah. All right. So that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave the rest, but don't apply, let it fly. Until next time, love and light. Let's get one more in. That's going to take us to Scorpio. And then I'm going to end it there, y'all. I'm enjoying it so much. I was going to end it on Sag, but I'm like, I can do one more. All right. Let's do Sag, and then I'll be back. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow. That's my intention, y'all. To be back tomorrow and finish out. Scorpio. Where my Scorpio people at? Where you at, Scorpio? This is your time. This is your time. I kind of feel like somebody has something to give to you, Scorpio. Like some type of gift. Or I kind of like feel somebody, like when I said that, it really resonated with me. Like somebody saying, come here, Scorpio, here. Like they put something, they give you something. Or they say, I have something for you. Come to my house and come pick it up. Or, you know, if it's a coworker, maybe somebody might bring you something to work. Let me know. Let me know, Scorpio, how that works out for you. If it transpires. All right, messages for Scorpio. All is well, Scorpio. All right, this is just a general message. Make sure you watch all of your placements. You're right on the money. And my study also said 1978, and I was born in December of 1987. Wow, okay, so that was transposed. Okay. I could have said 87, and I'm going to start looking at that too. If it comes to my mind, sometimes the numbers can be transposed. Okay. Thank you, Sunny. Messages for Scorpio. All right, show me what's going on with Scorpio this week, Holy Spirit. Ooh, this is one of my favorite cards, Ace of Swords. I was thinking about the Ace of Swords earlier when I was on my walk. I don't know why I love it so much. You got your card, Death and Rebirth. Ooh, see, now they getting juicy. I don't know why. It's like a portion of my readings be like love a lot of times, and then I get into it like the rest of them will be on a whole different energy. That's so interesting. I get that a lot. Queen of Pentacles coming out again. And the Queen of Pentacles was in Capricorn reading. So Scorpio, I don't know if you're dealing with the Capricorn. You have Capricorn placements. Queen of Pentacles, I think she came out in somebody else reading too early on, but I don't remember. Just make sure y'all watch all y'all placements. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. And the Empress underneath with the Nine of Cups. Ooh. Scorpio. So we starting off this reading with the Ace of Swords. This is some type of clarity. This is some type of communication, information, awareness. This could be an aha moment. This could be a new beginning. Somebody could have a nose piercing, a nose ring, specifically on the right nostril. Clarify this Ace of Swords. What is this, Holy Spirit? There's some type of level up here, like ascension, Scorpio. I see like a spiritual ascension for sure with death and rebirth. This depiction of the Hierophant. Okay, let me clarify this real quick. Show me the Ace of Swords. The Holy Spirit. I just heard somebody say, I'm going to take the stairs. Hey, when I get messages like that, y'all, it be the weirdest thing. It's like I can hear a conversation, or it's like a little piece of somebody saying, or this could be a thought somebody thinks, all right? So that could be significant to somebody this week, where you just be like, or you might find yourself like, I'm going to just take the stairs. But when you say that, you're going to remember me saying, like, where I hear that? Somebody said that. That woman or Amirah, she said something about taking the stairs. Somebody's going to decide to take the stairs for whatever reason. Like, I'm going to just take the stairs. Dang. Got the King of Swords clarifying the Ace of Swords. Wow. Ooh, Scorpio, this is, wow. I have chill bumps, first of all over. There's some type of mental clarity. Ooh, okay. So you're going to get some type of message or idea or mental clarity, or someone is having this. Either way, this Ace of Swords is being used. It's being put in the hand of someone. Like, okay, so someone gets a message and now they're going to be communicating this information to you. But it's like bringing in, it's some type of clarity or truth, right? It could be communication out of their mouths to you, or this could be you getting a download from God or spirit, because you see all of these figures around, like mathematical figures and stuff around this spiral staircase. So this could be like any type of message from spirit. It could be like the answer to a problem, right? Oh, that's what I can do with that. I see now. That's all right. So this goes with this. Okay. Like figuring something out that could have been perplexing, right? It's like a real light bulb moment. For some of you, this is really, this could be about your mindset too. It's like clearing out the cobwebs or the clutter in your mind, so you can See the truth and know the truth. It's a scripture. Hold on, coming to me. And you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. That's a scripture. You can look it up if you don't believe me. I just don't know where it's at. And you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. A lot of times people say set you free, but the real scripture says the truth will make you free. And we're speaking of truth here, which is the sword, Ace of Swords energy, the sword energy. It's about a truth, and you will know the truth. So there is a truth that you may know, like it's clear to me now, and it's going to free you from something. It's going to give you mental clarity. For some of you, okay, I don't even care for this term, but it's a popular term now. People say something about bandwidth. When they're talking about their mental capacity, like, I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth. That's all I be hearing people say, right? Like, you're not a freaking computer. You do have the bandwidth. Like, you really do. But I get it. Like, sometimes you could be taxed or maxed out. I just need a break, right? So I feel as though, and no shade, if you say that term, we get these little trendy terms. I try not to jump on the bandwagon. Sometimes you can't help it. You find yourself saying stuff that's like popular or everybody's saying now. But my point is, there's something that you're going to learn or find out. It's going to clear out clutter. Yeah, could be on the cusp of Sagittarius, Scorpio, because I was talking to Sagittarius about clearing out clutter, but it was mainly like stuff in their life. But you're getting the message, but it's mainly about mental clutter. I don't know, I might have touched on that too with Sagittarius, but there's a lot of stuff that you believe and it's not true. It's just not true. It's not true, Scorpio. Let me just, because I ain't even bothered, because them ain't the cards that came out, but it's definitely confirming what I just said. The Six of Swords and the Justice card I saw in the deck. Definitely confirmed what I was saying, right? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Fool coming out for you too. The Fool came out for so many other, definitely Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, okay. Woo, baby, listen. See, the Fool pack's light, y'all. You see this little, I don't know what they call this little bando, and I don't know what they call a little bag on the end of this stick. The Fool don't have a bunch of stuff, because where the Fool is going, the Fool don't need all that stuff. Sure, the Fool is starting a new cycle, new journey, and the Fool is us, right? Okay? So it's like Spirit is saying there's some stuff that you're holding on to mentally that you're believing, but they're lies, they're false. For some of you, they're fears, or they're rooted in fear, false evidence appearing real. And it's time to get rid of it, because to even take a leap of faith, there is a level of courage that you have to have, okay? To move out on a new journey, because there's a level of optimism you have to have that everything is going to work out, everything's going to be fine. This is a great opportunity for me. The possibilities are endless with the 0. That's a lot of possibility there. That's a clean slate. A new beginning. So Spirit is saying, Scorpio, you are at a phase in your life, a cycle in your life, where I need you to do a cleanup, okay? Begin to listen to your conversation, your inner conversation, Scorpio. Begin to look at these truths that you have owned and you have made your own. Like I told Sag, some of this stuff don't belong to you. Some of your mama used to say, your daddy used to say. something has to do with money is coming to me. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is what came to me. I was trying to find something else. Money don't grow on trees. It's something that can be passed on down, and we find ourselves saying, money don't grow on trees. Money don't grow on trees. But can you see how that can limit your belief about abundance? Because trees are abundant. Trees have hundreds of thousands of leaves, okay? There is so many leaves on trees, especially during this time of year if you're living in, is it the northern hemisphere, where it's summer. Happy summer, everyone. Today is the first day over here in these parts. So it's like abundance is just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's so many you can't even count. But when you're running around talking about money don't grow on trees, that limits your belief about money, okay? So you want to look at stuff like that. Take inventory of it. Five of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. With the death coming out again. Well, it's at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that's conflicting you. It's a conflict internally. It is a disagreement within yourself because you have your higher self knowing this truth, and you have this other part of you that believes opposite or in opposition to this truth. And Spirit is saying, I need you to transition. I need you to a transformation there, okay? You need to let that go. And for some of you, this has something to do about a Five of Cups. A loss you experience, some type of regret or disappointment. It's kind of like you're holding on to this. But there's two cups behind you here. So for some of you, it's like, whatever that was or whatever it is, it's not meant to come with you. All right? Let that go. There we go, and let it go. Please don't get triggered or anything. I'm just saying, release it. I'm saying it so gently and compassionately, understanding that letting it go may not be very simple or easy, you guys, but just know that Spirit has your back. God is supporting you in any type of transition or transformation, change that you need to make. And you can literally, whatever your belief system is, you can call on support from angels, from God, from your spirit team, whatever you believe in. You're not here alone, okay? You're not. And a lot of times help comes from us through downloads. Just getting an understanding about a truth is, I just said, the truth will make you free. Let's keep moving forward. Death and rebirth. Why is death and rebirth here? So that's you. That's your energy, Scorpio. Wow. Ooh, Spirit said read it out of here. So let me read this because it's something with this death and rebirth, y'all. Light Seers Tarot. Cycles of transformation, rebirth, transition, change, new beliefs, newfound awareness, endings, a symbolic death, an initiation process. I allow myself to let go of the past in order to add energy to new beginnings. Ooh, Scorpio. Death and rebirth. Show me death and rebirth, please. Wow, judgment. Coming up out them coffins. This is a new life, a new beginning. That's Scorpio energy too. Ooh, I got chill bumps. Man. rebirth, an inner calling. Wow. A new phase, an awakening. With judgment and death and rebirth, definitely an awakening. Definitely an awakening. Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. For some of you, this could have to do with what you're giving your energy into. Yeah, because Death said that. The Six of Pentacles speaks about giving and receiving, sharing. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. That affirmation was, I allow myself to let go of the past in order to add energy to new beginnings. So there's something you've been giving your energy to as well, but it's attached to an old lifestyle or old way of thinking or being. It's just time for you to shift. Like you, Scorpio, you need to start sowing your energy into things that where you see yourself going in life. Okay, examples. Okay. So it's like you got to stop feeding something that you give your energy to that's attached to an old way of thinking or living or being. Okay? So you got to cut that off. Stop feeding it and it will stop growing and it will eventually die. But you have to stop feeding it, meaning don't give thought to it. Don't keep replaying something from your past. See something new for you. Okay. Okay, I can use me. Always use me. I'm my huckleberry. Okay, look. I'll be telling y'all a lot, but it's not a lot to where it's gonna hurt me because I wouldn't be sharing it, but it's gonna help somebody. So I would like to manifest a new reality and a connection where me and this person may bump heads and there's like some type of friction between us, right? Where we have a lot of misunderstandings. It just doesn't feel good when the relationship can actually, no, it's not a love partner in case you try to wonder. Well, I think it's more than one person where I want to fix our communication or something. So it's like, stop replaying the old scenarios in your mind about you guys getting into it or you not getting along. Start creating new experiences. Let the old memories go. Those past experiences with this person, for some of you, you need to hear this. Start creating conversations in your mind to where you and this person is actually communicating well and getting along or working together as a team. And for some of you, even with your work, like if you do a job that you don't enjoy, okay, or you're in the middle of a transition between careers, one field of work, line of work, like if you've always worked in warehouses or did laborious jobs, and you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do something new. I want to do something in alignment with the things that I enjoy to do in life. Like maybe you enjoy doing this, for example, reading tarot, right? So I would love to spend my days reading tarot for people and getting paid to do it, right? Or content creation, doing vlogs, whatever the case may be. Stop replaying those past old memories of you working in the warehouse or doing cleaning jobs, whatever the case may be. Start seeing yourself doing that thing or whatever it is that you see yourself doing. It's something like this that I'm seeing for you. Like Spirit wants to usher in a new beginning, but you gotta let go of that old thinking, thoughts, memories of whatever that was. It's old life, old you, experience that. So this is a new you that's evolving, emerging, and this new you does what? To earn money or to call in. Maybe you don't even earn, you don't have to earn finances. It can just come to you. So how does this new you receive funds or finances into your life? Okay, Scorpio, that's what I'm getting for you. Clarify death and rebirth. But it's like you're called to come up higher. Two of Pentacles. For some of you, for sure, you know, sometimes when I get the Two of Pentacles, um, I'm definitely and seeing it with the Seven of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Sometimes I see the Two of Pentacles as having a little bit of finances and you juggling like a lot of financial responsibilities, a lot of like multiple priorities with your finances could be something for someone, and specifically because the Queen of Pentacles is here in your reading. So this is a place of wealth and abundance. This Seven of Cups is showing me the energy of someone who has a lot of financial responsibilities, quite possibly stuff on your plate. And even the Nine of Swords, I pulled that up too because it's like, it's a stress. It's a stress on you. Quite possibly Scorpio. You may feel stuck like, I want to get out of this energy of not having enough or little finances, needing to stretch it a long way. Okay? For some of you, you can have a lot on your plate financially. It's like you feel like creditors reaching out to you, calling you, and you just like, gosh, let me breathe. You're right on the, oh, that was old. Yeah, see, it's like, I just want to keep my head above ground here. Someone could have been born in 1977, could be a life path 7. July 7th could be significant. 1997 could be significant to someone. September 7th could be significant to someone. Yeah, because we have the Page of Pentacles here, which is the energy of financial opportunity, developing a skill. This skill that you need to develop, Scorpio, could just be how to call in this new reality. Your desire, being diligent about it. Because the Page of Pentacles can speak about diligence, manifestation. I feel as though that you're in this energy right now, Scorpio, of Spirit is moving you into the pocket, I'm hearing, to where Spirit is teaching you how to have faith or believe, or to even level up your manifestation skills, to stand in your power, to know your power, to understand your power, how to use your power. Hierophant and the Empress at the bottom. It's a lot of wealth and abundance here. Nine of Cups. Look at the treasure. Look at the treasure chest. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. I'm telling you, Scorpio. There's something here that needs to be cleared out. We got to come in a little tighter. We got to make it a little cleaner, Scorpio. Like, you're doing great, I'm sure. But Spirit is like, there's more. We have more to do. We have more work to do. All right? You can get cleaner with that. You can get closer than you are. You could come in a little tighter. You know, that's what I'm hearing. More specific with something. More accurate with this. I'm going to tell you something. Queen of Pentacles. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, Scorpio, you're a leader. So leaders lead. People come to them for advice. People come to them for how to do something. They oh, I keep saying Hold on, y'all. I have to put new music on. I'm a DJ. Somebody could be a DJ. Or you could make beats. You could like to DJ, or you know how to DJ. You used to DJ. You play music. Maybe you the family DJ when y'all have like little get-togethers or something. You might be the person who put the music on and control the music. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you could use your laptop or computer to make beats or music specifically. Okay. Four of Swords, bottom of the deck. April 9th could be significant. So we have the Tower and the Ten of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles with Temperance. Let me tell you what I see with this. We're going to get on up out of here. So for one, Spirit is letting you know, Scorpio, I told you you was doing good, because this is showing me someone who's been practicing at something. You've literally been doing something, okay? Spirit is letting you know that yeah, it's like there's this overhaul kind of like taking place in your life at this time, past, present, future. But this is bringing you to your emotion, your fulfillment here, okay? Some type of fulfillment. Where you're in alignment with your highest and truest self here with the Hierophant, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, okay? And the Hierophant is like the bridge between heaven and earth, right? And that's what I'm saying, like for some of you, you're a leader, you're a teacher, you're a mentor, or at least this is what is the plan for your life, okay? Take it as it resonates. Oh, I noticed both of these cards. I'm going to try to point it out to you. You may or may not see it. But the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant have these figures. See in the Hierophant? I'm trying to be still. See those figures and symbols? And it's in the Ace of Swords too. Repent, please. Okay, Jesus. Whatever your name is. Welcome to Lit, Love, and Light Intuitive Tarot, my love. Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is like the teacher, the mentor, the guide even. Well, it's more like someone who could give wise counsel. This could even be about receiving a lesson, okay? The way he's sitting here at the bottom of this staircase, and there's this illumination there, and he's smiling very happily. someone's here, you've been through a lot in your life. Like, you've been through some stuff. Some stuff that a lot of people you know haven't even experienced in their life, as far as hardships, trials, tribulations, things not working out for you, things happening in your life where you may have felt like you were cursed or what's wrong with me. And Spirit is saying, and I do encourage people a lot with this message, so you may have heard me say it before, that you had to go through those experiences for a specific reason, but it was so that you can be a help to someone else. You could be a light to someone else and who may not be sure what's going on in their life. That you could be the key or the answer that people are looking for, the light bearer. It's really giving hermit energy. I don't even have the hermit out here, but a lot of words I've said can speak about the hermit. Okay? But Spirit wants to level you up. It's like, okay, Scorpio, you've had those experiences, you've been through that stuff, and now it's like, we need to do an overhaul in your life. We need to clean up some things, get rid of some residue. You're still holding on to something, you're clenching. You're here thinking another shoe is gonna drop, but it's kind of keeping you in a prison when Spirit has this 9 of Pentacles for you. Abundance, wealth. I told you there's a lot of abundance in your reading. Like, I'm trying to get you here, Scorpio. I need you to feel safe and secure and know that that past is over with. It's done. There's like this recuperation and renewal. This is like the stage you're in spiritually. There's a renewal going on for you at this time. Okay? This is your purpose. This is what you were here for. You're meant to be abundant. Well, you are already, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about where you're actually feeling it, touching it. You can use it. You can pay bills. You can get some away. You can get you a financial advisor to help you manage it. You can get your investments jumping off. We're trying to get to that place. That's what I'm talking about, Scorpio. You are already here with it. But we want it here, you know, in the outside. Messages for Scorpio. One more. Okay, so bottom of the deck, coins. Money will be coming to you. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Come on, I told you it's a lot of wealth and abundance in your reading. Spirit is letting you know, look. Lion, time to act. Bottom of the deck. Leo energy there. So you could be dealing with the Leo or have Leo placement, Scorpio. Ooh, you got quite a bit. Victory in some endeavor. Yes, the letter V could be significant, first, middle, last. Victoria, Victor, Vatricia. Someone could play the violin or a guitar, because this V look like it has what do you call them? I'm gonna show it to you, but I can't remember what you call it on the guitar, where it's like the lines on the guitar with the I don't even explain it good. See those lines? The word, once again, is right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't I can't think of the word for it, the name for these on a guitar. So someone may play a violin or a guitar, some type of musical instrument. I'm even seeing a horn here with the Judgment card. So and I said somebody could make beats. So somebody could be like musically inclined, where you do play music or make music. Clouds, temporary problems. Temporary, baby. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. It says great good fortune. So this is like, remember I said some of y'all might have been through so much, you might have thought you were cursed, or why all this stuff keep happening to me. Spirit is saying those was temporary problems. Those weren't meant to last long. You are meant to experience great good fortune in your life. Wall, misunderstanding. So for some of you, there's something new that you need to understand, okay? There's a misunderstanding between between your old person, Lord, however you would word it, I don't know, your self and your higher self, okay? So it's like this wall needs to be broken down. There needs to be like an integration. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So for some of you, you need to do some research, look into something, learn something. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I meant to say this and I forgot. Thank you. This card is reminding me. Whatever that life is that you see yourself as having, you might need to start watching videos about people that's actually living that life. Read books about people living that life. Get however you can consume this new information. Seek out information that will help you. That's what I'm getting with that. Like, I don't know what it feels like to go on a vacation. Well, hey, or to go to the Bahamas. I've never been there. What does it look like? I have no clue. Baby, you better get on YouTube, vacationing in the Bahamas, type that in and see what come up. POV Bahamas, something, I don't know. You need to immerse yourself in this reality. Go to Google, images of the Bahamas, hotels, look, resorts, look at it, feel it, imagine. Honey, I was looking at images of Maseratis, Rolls Royce. I'm POV, driving down. I know what that steering wheel look. I imagine, baby, you feel what I'm saying? You want a new car? I'm not about to go to a dealership and put yourself in that driver's seat on the video and play them images out in your mind. I'm telling y'all, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Who's seen that song? Once again, this is how we do it. I don't know why my mind just, guess it's not meant for me to think of the dude's name. I feel like it begins with an M, his name. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side or east side. I can't remember. Either way. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Caterpillar. See, God is preparing you for this change, Scorpio. You got to get my children. Give me my credit, Sonny. Did I not say I feel like his name begin with an M? Or it's an M in his name? I knew it was something like that. Thank you. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name, babe. I'm sorry. Estabisa 1427. Hello. Had to look for it, though it's on my playlist. It is on your playlist, girl. Now look, I'll pull out my phone in a minute and look up a song or something, but I'm kind of tired now. I just didn't feel like it. But I was going to say the reason why I was going to bring up his name, because that name could be significant to someone who's watching. Like your name could be Jordan, first, middle, or last. You can have association with someone whose name is Jordan, first, middle, or last. Or Montel could be significant, that name, okay? I'm getting something here also about Michael Jordan or Someone could be a shoe fanatic and they have like a whole bunch of Jordans, Air Jordan tennis shoes. The number 23 could be significant. Someone could be born on the 23rd of the month. February 3rd could be significant. Or something could be happening on the 23rd this week, I'm getting, for you significant. So today is Sunday the 21st. Monday would be the 22nd. So Tuesday the 23rd could be significant to somebody. Thank you, Sunny. Of course you are. This takes a lot of energy. You do it for hours with no break. Some of my bathroom breaks. But look, thank you. And honestly, that's why I haven't been able to do Friday Night Live, because you guys, those questions people be asking me, sometimes they energy be a lot, y'all. You know, and it's no offense to anyone. I do a few of them back to back Friday Night Lives, and Spirit told me take a break. Like, you don't have to do the Friday Night Live. Like, for one, when you read energy, you have to be in a good energy to be able to read it. So you have to make sure you giving yourself proper rest, replenishment, and all that, right? So I just wasn't up for it. Like, some of the readings I was getting, and I don't speak a lot of times on the stuff I see, because I would be like, could be longer than I be sometimes for reading. It just, and the energy people be giving me, because they're not in alignment, they're not in agreement with what I'm saying that I see. And the energy they give me, sometimes it pull on me, you know what I'm saying? And they don't be in good energy, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, I protect myself with doing this type of work, but it can still, like Sunny was saying, it can pull on you. Like, if you do any type of energy work, you know, you got to make sure you keep yourself up to par. So I had to take a break these last couple of Fridays. I couldn't come back on. Like, some people be having a lot going on. You know, it's a lot going on. So yeah, Scorpio, you're embarking on a new beginning, my love. A lot of people that I've done so far, from Pisces through Scorpio, there's like this energy of a new beginning. Like, the Fool that has come out repeatedly. Excuse me. A lot about transformation, awakening. A lot of us, I believe, is moving and shifting into really experiencing and holding more money, wealth, abundance. And I believe Spirit is really trying to get us to shift our thinking and mindset, because we're such physical people, where the natural realm is just so real to us, which it is, but the spiritual realm is even more real than the natural realm. Everything that we see had to come from spiritual, right? So it's really like, how do I pull in or pull out this desired reality and still live in this present reality that I see? And it's like, you almost have to ignore, not bypassing, like, I'm just gonna act like that. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, don't let that dictate your truth, okay? Don't let it dictate or make a judgment call, if you will, on who you are or what you're meant to experience in this life, Scorpio. So that's what I see for you, my love. Until next time, love and light. Thank you all for being here with me. Sunny, you've been here. I don't know if you stayed all of that. That's not important. If you came in and out, it don't matter. You've been here. You've been rocking out with me. I appreciate you. And anyone else who's been here, just, you know, going for along for the ride with the readings. I appreciate the company, the comments, the feedback, the likes, for sure. We're at 20 likes on this video. Thank you. I will be back. The plan is to come back tomorrow and finish the rest of the signs. I'm going to change the title to Pisces through Scorpio, so you know it's no confusion, obviously. And then I will put the timestamps in a little later today. Thank you, Sunny. I'm grateful for you too. Love and light to you, my love. Peace and blessings for you this week. Remember, everything is working in your favor. And whatever we're manifesting, we got to know we're going to get it or something better. Or something better. Just keep telling, I'm getting that or something better. Because God can knock your socks off with something. You be like, oh my gosh. Like with the guy saying he'll be on my podcast. That was what I wanted. But he came even further and said, I will work with you with your clients. I'm like, whoa, I didn't see that. So it's like God will give you that and something better. Or it might not be what you thought you wanted. It could be something totally all the way different, but it's better. Okay, so I'm out.